you, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Hello. What's up? Y'all. First of all, how was y'all weekend? Let's start there first. How was you guys this weekend? Y'all, my weekend was good. Watched some football. I kind of relaxed. Had a good time. My man bought me some shoes to go with my little outfit that I had or whatever. It was a good weekend. I got a chance to really relax. Nope, I ain't gonna do it. Anyways, I had a good weekend. How was you guys this weekend? That's the point. Today is Monday. Y'all know it's the beginning of the week. Don't nobody like Mondays. But at least this is the week of Christmas. And this Christmas will be, or whatever Chris Brown and them was saying, So this is the weekend of Christmas. My baby flying in on the 23rd. But she only gonna be here for like 5 days. Then she gotta go, But I'm just excited, y'all. I'm just excited. Listen, today we gonna joke. Today we gonna talk about a few things. Today is the few things we need to discuss. Now they had some YouTube drama that I want to kind of go over, and only because y'all, I'm missing a nail, so forgive me, y'all. But look, there's some YouTube drama I want to go over, only because I felt like it was pertinent to what's going on with us YouTubers, Now, and I'm not talking about the whole thing with Nick at Night and QD TV. I'm not talking about that. So I'm about something else. Also, we're gonna talk about TD Jakes. Is gonna do that. If you're very religious and you believe in TD Jakes, this might not be the live for you, fat. So we're going to talk about TD Jakes. We're going to talk about Tyler Perry. We're going to talk about Jonathan Adi. We're going to talk about Blueface beefing with Soulja boy, Big Soulja. Jonathan Majors found guilty. I'm sitting here saying he went through trial and all of that. They showed him running away and he was still found guilty. Y'all going to learn when I keep telling y'all them clear tears, they fill up rivers. Do y'all hear me? Y'all remember when I was trying to tell, what's that girl name? Jeezy wife, Jeannie Mai. Y'all remember when I was giving Jeannie Mai the game? I said, girl, it don't matter what you did or what he did. If you want to win your case, get up there and go. Because I didn't know. I was blindsided. Oh my God, this is too much. Oh my God. It wins every time. I'm trying to tell y'all. See, y'all don't be wanting to hear. I'm trying to give y'all the game. So apparently it worked in Jonathan Majors' old lady case. Now, if for the black girls, the tears don't fill up rivers. But depending on the Negro you in court against, it might could fill up a cup. So I'm saying that to say, y'all need to be adopting that too. Don't go and don't be the strong, independent. Oh, don't stop with all of that. Stop being strong, black women. I need us to be weak in the knees, like SWV. I need us to. I get so weak, blood starts racing through my veins. When it's time to go to court, that's the song I need y'all playing on the way to the courthouse. I get so weak. Boy, it's something I can't explain. That's what I need y'all. You see what I'm saying? See, y'all gonna learn. But black women, we want to be strong. Oh, I be saying y'all gotta be strong. Take that back. You don't have to be strong. Sometimes you have to be weak. You know what I'm saying? Play your part, Black women. Learn something. It's all in you. The winner is inside of you. Don't be strong. A lot of times we got to be strong, but sometimes we don't have to be strong. But we going to get into Jonathan Majors and how his old lady done won the case. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that lady. It looked like she was, messing with him. But somehow, some way, she won the case. And for me, I'm just sitting here saying, Black women, take notes. Y'all want to be strong. Every time ain't the time. Be strong with them churn. Don't be strong with these Negroes down there by the clear man in the black robe. That's not the time. It's not time to be strong by the clear man in the blue uniform. It's only two clear men. It's time to be weak for, and it's the white man in the black robe and the white man in the blue uniform. I'm trying to get y'all the game. Who else we talking about? Who I said, Jonathan Ida, TD Jakes, Jonathan Major, Blueface, and and Soulja. No, I think I said them. We just got some things to get into. But before I do that, you guys hit the like button. Yes, this girl always call me. I'm on live. I'm gonna call you back. All right. My bad. People always want to come when I'm on live. Look. So look, I'm trying to get y'all the game. Look, Tiara said, I'll be crying and about to pass out. See? Asthma attack at the drop of a tip. Listen. If you want to take this up a notch and really get it going, always go into a panic attack, okay? If y'all need lessons on panic attacks, all you have to do is breathe really heavily, really fast. You see what I'm saying? So for instance, you get the cry, oh my God. But you can't just start breathing. You have to go into it. You know what I'm saying? So how it works is you get the crying, oh my God, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for helping me. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, jeez, no. And then something has to trigger it. You can't just go into it. Once it's triggered, then you can do that too. Clutch your chest. Don't worry about it. Your body gonna start sweating anyway because you're overexerting yourself. The sweat with the breathing, with the tears. So, you see what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get y'all the game. But, y'all want to be strong. Y'all can be strong. I'm not strong. I'm strong sometimes, but not all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yes, celebrity news. Ask for a glass of water. Yes. Tell them you can't breathe. Now, if you're around people who really believe it, they're going to offer you a glass of water, But if you might not be selling it, get the coffin with it and then say, oh my God, I need something to drink. Oh my God, I need water. Please. Then, woot. It's levels. It just depends on how far up you want to go. Now, let's get into the first thing I want to say. First things first. Let me see if I can find a clip so I can give y'all some context. Let me see if I can find a clip because I really want to give you guys some context into what I'm about to say. My channel is predominantly women. I have men in here. Shout out to my Dawns. Shout out to y'all off the chain. Love y'all to death. But my is predominantly. Hold on, let me find it. Predominantly women, and I think that this is something that we need to discuss. Let me see. Can I find it? I see the picture, but do I see a clip? Okay. Now, I can't show y'all the whole clip, obviously, but I can kind of let y'all see what I'm talking about and where I'm going with it. Please hit the like button, y'all. Y'all hit the like button. Simone said, I had a customer that ain't pay her bill for 7 months and owed $1,000 to get her stuff turned back on and started bawling, crying, talking about my dog. Ma'am, we need our money. See, it don't work on other women. But you're right, Simone. She did what you were supposed to do. Shout out to that lady. That lady was smart. That's what she was supposed to do. It don't work on other women. Only time it work on other women, especially Black women, they gotta it's gotta be relatable. Like it's gotta be something that they already triggered behind. You know how like the reality TV girls get the girls triggered. If we gonna talk about it, let's go ahead on and name the names. Melody Holt, You know how her fan base gets super, super triggered because every woman done been cheated on. So when they see Martell, everybody want to jump on. It's got to be a situation where you have to attach. You know what I mean? Like that. So look, I want to show you guys something to black women. And this grinding my gears. Let me set it up. So, Unicorn said, hey, loves, at the hospital with mom. Oh man, hit that like button. I'm sorry. I hope hit me up after this. I want to talk to you anyway. Hit me up after this or whenever you get a chance. But my prayers go out to you and your mom. I hope everything is okay. I'm gonna speak everything is okay into existence. All right, guys. Let's get into this. Black women has the highest maternal mortality rate in America than any other group of women. Black women has the highest maternal mortality rate, meaning when y'all go have y'all babies or when we go have our babies, I ain't having no more, but I'm just saying for all of the ones who still might be going down there. We have the highest mortality rate as it pertains to maternal care in America. That is not by coincidence or by mistake. That is by design. In order to affect the number of the race of people, you have to cut off the creator, which is black women. Listen. I watch Married to Medicine. A lot of y'all may not watch it, but it don't matter if you watch it because this part right here, and I talk about it in my review, but I said I have to get up here and say what I got to say. Black women, when we hear that we are the highest or we suffer the most in mortality as it pertains to maternal issues in the hospital, the first thing we think of is because of the lack of care and belief of pain, which is correct. That is 100% correct, but not 100% the total truth. That is the after effect of the reason why we are the number one highest mortality rates in the hospital when it comes to giving birth. The number one reason, and listen to me, like I said, I don't have nothing to gain off of this. Girl, if I get pregnant, I won't make it down to the hotel, not the hotel, to the hospital because I'm jumping off the bridge. So this ain't for me. This is for us. You feel what I'm saying? Listen. The reason is it's not because of you saying I'm in pain and they don't believe you. It's because what happens before then. What happens before then is your doctor strong arms you or highly suggests that you get a C-section. Put a 1 in the chat if you've had a baby in the last 15 or 20 years, because I had mine 21 years ago come December, come the end of the year. Put a 1 in a chat if when you went to have your baby, them folk asked you or suggested a C-section to you. Put a 1 in the chat, whether you had it or not. Put a 1 in the chat if them folk asked you or suggested that you get a cesarean section. At 21 years ago, at 19, they asked me. To be honest, they were saying my baby blood pressure was rising as I was already getting ready to go into labor, and they prepped me in everything. Almost every black woman in this chat is putting a 1 in the chat. Let me tell you why, and then we're going to get to Married to Medicine and Dr. Jackie. Let me tell you why. No, I ain't going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you the behind the scenes. Them people is playing operation on you. Them people is playing, y'all remember that game Operation? See, I'm older, I'm 40. They used to have this game called Operation, where you take the little tweezers and you got to pull out the little bone or pull out the da-da-da-da-da-da. It's a game, it's a board game. Them people is playing operation on you. Now, I'm not saying that some of us didn't need C-sections. That's not what I'm saying. There are some women who did need C-sections. However, they are strong-arming. Now they're strong-arming. But before, they were highly suggesting and almost putting you in the pickle at the very last second saying you have to. If not, this is what they do. If you don't, your baby may be unalive. And what parent, what mother is going to risk that. Nobody. No mother who has a baby who goes through anything in that 9 to 10 months that fetus is inside of you is going to put the life of your child at danger or at risk. So what you do, go ahead on, doc. I don't want it, but go ahead on. I'm going to tell you really quickly about me. I was in labor for 25 hours. My water never broke, yet I was contracting every 10 to 15 minutes. I want to say about 14, 16 hours in, they gave me the potassium and broke my water. Now, everything's going fine. All of a sudden, they come in there, check the blood, my baby heart rate, and say the heart rate going up. We got to go in the C-section. I cried. Please, doc, no, I don't want no cut. And this is me not knowing what I know now. I just knew that I didn't want to be cut on. Doctor, please, Lord, please, no, Lord, please. And the doctor said, sorry, we have to. Girl, they prepped me and everything, shaved me, everything had me ready. And I remember praying. And I remember saying, Lord God, please, whatever you do, don't let them cut on me. I do not want to have a C-section. And the show is I got a nose on my face. When that doctor came back in there, and I said, doc, because they was getting ready to roll me. I said, please, can you check her heart rate one more time? And I watched them this time. And it just so happened her heart rate had subsided and I was able to push. Neither here nor there. Let's get to where we at. Dr. Jackie from Married to Medicine. A lot of people know her. They love her, revere her. I liked her. I think Dr. Jackie, I thought Dr. Jackie was one of the genuine ones until this episode where Dr. Jackie is on the phone with Kamala Harris. She's doing a Zoom meeting about the maternal mortality rate in Black women. Now, she's super duper excited. I want to show y'all something else because I had showed this on one of my reviews, and I know most of y'all don't watch these reviews, but this is very key and important. Let me show y'all something. Hold on. She was so excited, super duper excited. She was like, oh my God, I'm getting on a press conference with Madam Vice President. That's what she said. And I'm sitting here saying, girl, what you talking to her for? She ain't about to do nothing. But let me show you. Before I show y'all what happened on the phone call, let me show you something right quick. Because I need y'all to see this, and then I'm going to show y'all the phone call. Because see, what we not going to do, and this is my problem. This is why I never really did well and played well with others. Because when I see bull, I can't look the other way. I just can't. Check this out, you guys. I want to show you guys this. All right, hold on. Let me let the girl, come on now. Let me back it up. Let me show. Now, this was an interview. I've shown this before, but we're going to show it again because it's going to give context to why Dr. Jackie, a bullshit bitch, said what I said. And she knows this too. But let's get into it. Mind you, Dr. Jackie is an OBGYN. Mind you, okay? Just for your information. Hold on, let me get her up here. All right. This is an interview of a Black woman. This is, mind you, this is shortly after Kamala Harris used y'all with them chucks and pearls to get into the doggone White House, going and wearing the pearls and the chucks, and all the Black women was marching. Y'all remember? We are family. Black women was crying. Remember that? This is shortly after that. They asked her about reparations for Black people. I need y'all to hear this right quick. Hold on. And then we're going to get into the interview because I got to say what I got to say. Listen to it, please.
Do you support reparations for Black people?
Well, listen. Again, we had over 200 years of slavery.
Pause. Y'all hit the like button. I'm trying to educate y'all, man. Hit the like button. I'm just trying to save a Black woman's life. Please hit the like button, y'all. It don't cost you nothing. Just give me 2 seconds and hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's get into it. Thank you, Miss Parker. Miss Parker, my baby.
We had Jim Crow for almost a century. We had legalized discrimination, segregation, and now we have segregation and discrimination that is not legal but still exists and is a barrier to progress. We have disparities around housing. We have disparities around education. We have disparities around income. And we have to recognize that everybody did not start out on an equal footing in this country. And
mind you, the question is, do you support reparations for Black people? All this shit she talking about right here, I'm still sitting over here saying, because see, I follow real well when I ask a person a question and they get to doing the snake. Girl, what is you talking about? Do you support reparations for Black folk? Here, and y'all gonna think, y'all can sit here and say, what reparation got to do with this? Watch, listen to it.
Particular Black people have not. And so we have got to recognize that and do something about that and give folks a lift up. That's why, for example, I'm proposing the Lift Act. Give people who are making $100,000 or less as a family a tax credit, which will benefit and uplift 60% of Black families who are in poverty.
Boom. Pause, ma'am. Ma'am, the question is, do you support reparations for Black women? Oh, no, for Black people. Now she's talking about giving people economic lifts and all of that. Girl, ma'am, hello. The question is, do you support reparations for Black people? Watch her do the snake.
So by default, it affects Black families, but there's not a particular policy for African Americans that you would explore.
But no, if you look at the reality of who will benefit from certain policies, when you take into account that they're not starting at the same place and they're not starting on equal footing, it will directly benefit Black children, Black families, Black homeowners, because the disparities are so significant. So if we focus on the specific issues that have resulted in the greatest disparities. And
ma'am, what is you talking about, specific issues and greatest disparities? Ma'am, most Black people don't own homes. So how does that help the collective of Black folk? Ma'am, I need you to answer the question. Oh, look, and this the gang. Blacks, what's your name? Black Soulja? I can't pronounce your name. I want her, oh, yeah. The answer should have been yes. Black Soulja. She said she always get angry with her pet. Listen. Oh, she about to get mad and just say what she really want to say. All right. Let's get into it. Come on, Scamala. We need an answer. Yes or no? Yes or no, ma'am? I'm trying to be respectful because you're the vice president and all of that.
And we understand that that's part of why we're doing it. Listen, the reality also is this. Any policy that will benefit Black people will benefit all of society. Let's be clear about that.
Wait, say it one more time.
Be clear about that.
One more time.
Any policy that will benefit Black people will benefit all of society. Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit Black people. No, because whatever benefits that Black family will benefit that community and society as a whole and the country. Right?
Now y'all heard what the lady said. She said, let's be clear. Oh, you know, when somebody say, let's be clear, they trying to get you together. You know, let's be clear. Anything that I pass for Black people will affect all people. It will not be anything that affects just Black people. Let's be clear. That's what she said. I don't want to be clear. I like being Black. You know what I'm saying? But she said, let's be clear. Why is this important? If Dr. Jackie is going on a conversation to talk to her about a thing that affects Black women the most, and I know this ain't no bullshit because I spoke to one of my clear friends who just had a baby about 6 months ago, and I asked her, did they ask her to get a C-section? She said, yeah, the man asked her for a C-section, but when she told him no, they said okay. But see, when Black women say no, they say, but you have to. Your baby. Well, she said, let's be clear. She's not passing anything that will only affect Black people, it will affect all people. So then how is Dr. Jackie talking to her about some maternal mortality rate any good? She already said she's not doing nothing specifically for Black people. Now that we've been there, let's go over here to her in this bullshit. Dr. Jackie, you a bullshit bitch. I said what I said. I don't care. I don't see y'all gotta stop trusting these folks just because they Black. It be your own people. We went over this in the boule. They only able to do what they do because of people like that. Not to mention, Dr. Jackie is the AKA ski or whatever them hoes be saying. And I don't care if you're AKA and you're getting here talking about I can't say it, bitch. Ski-wee, bitch. What's up? The fuck? Y'all a gang. And y'all act like a gang and y'all move like a gang. So I'ma ski the fuck we all the way home. Say what I said. What's up? Anyways, let's get into what cause see, I don't like that. Y'all ain't gonna bully me telling me I can't say no ski we bitch, please. When y'all hoes own the word ski and we together, we'll have a conversation, bitch. The fuck? Just cause you cross the burning sands don't mean cause you get to say it cause you cross the burning sands don't mean I can't say what I got to say. Ski and all of that. Nah. Anywho, let's get into this bullshit ass conversation that Dr. Jackie is having with this lady as it pertains in regards to Black mortality rate, girl. And watch how she snake around this too. Girl, this blew me. This gave me, geez Louise. Let's get into it, y'all.
It's 1833 TLC.
Let me back it up.
How dilated am I?
Really quickly, too, guys.
You know, it's the time to
remember, and I hadn't gotten into the D9 portion of this thing, but this is my belief, y'all. As it pertains to the boule, this is my belief. Everybody that's in the D9 is not a part of the boule, right? But I believe this is my belief from my research that they pull a lot of strings of the D9s because of that connection. The boule is pulling the strings. They're the puppeteers of the D9 whenever they need them to be. I believe it. That's just my belief. Let's get into it.
Dr. Jackie, how are you? Can you see me?
I can see.
Oh, mind you, Scamala would be a part of the boule. And Dr. Jackie, if she ain't the boule, she will be one of the D9s, one of the strings getting pulled. Does it make sense? Let's get into it.
See you.
Hi. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy life to have this conversation and for all your work.
I'm so excited to sit before you, but I'm so grateful that you're dealing with something that is just, taking our moms, and I appreciate it. I want to be a part of the solution when it comes to maternity mortality, and spreading awareness is so important to me.
But I say advocate for yourself by asking questions.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna break my water. What does that look like? How dilated am I?
Gotcha.
You know, it's a time to celebrate mothers for the care that they give. And I think this conversation is also about the responsibility we have to care for our mothers.
I got the eyes of the Vice President of the United States on me. I'm doing something right. That's all I can tell.
That's what this is about.
The United States of America, we have the highest rates of maternal mortality. That Black women in our country in this era are 3 times more likely to die in connection with childbirth. I think it's inexcusable. We have been fighting for states to expand Medicaid coverage. 32 states have.
Dr. Jackie is an OBGYN. She delivers baby and look at cooch for a living. 24 hours a day. This lady done seen more cooch than Pornhub and XX videos. Don't ask me how I know the sites. She knows why Black women are suffering the way that they're suffering and that are unalived in these hospitals. It ain't got nothing to do with Medicaid. Because if it had anything to do with Medicaid, why is it that the likes of Serena Williams, Beyonce, amongst a few high-end black women also suffered the same things. Serena Williams was almost out of here. She was almost out of here. Beyonce suffered almost out of here. So it ain't got nothing to do with Medicaid, and Dr. Jackie knows that, but Dr. Jackie have a script. You see what I'm saying? So let's go. I'm going to let him finish, and then I'm going to get off of here because this was just something I needed to say. Because, see, I call bullshit when I know it and I see it.
Signed on. We need all the states to sign on, and we need to let moms know that they're actually entitled to Medicaid coverage for up to 12 months postpartum care. And that's one of the things that we need to get the word out.
I have dreamed of a lot of things, but I did not see this one coming.
We also set up a hotline for mothers to have support in terms of emotional and mental health support. It's 1-833-TLC-MOM.
All right. And I will be posting it and shouting it to the hills. What do they say? Be the change you want to see. I'm a part of the change that I want to see.
No, you're not.
It really is truly about the calling to care for people, yes, and to let them know and remind them they are loved and yes, they're not alone.
And whatever you need me to do, I'm here. And thank you and have an amazing day.
I'll see you later.
Like mission accomplished. I just finished talking to the Vice President of the United States of America.
Dr. Jackie, you skeleton face bitch. Let me say this. I never had disdain for this lady up until the day, because you know why? I know this lady playing in our face. And I'm talking about, I already know what Scamala doing. Dr. Jackie took me by a little surprise. I ain't gonna hold you. Let me get her up here so y'all can see. Dr. Jackie, bitch, you took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting this, bitch. You know good and goddamn well what is going on with these women. And Kamala Harris extending Medicaid from 3 months to 12 months ain't what's going on with these women. These women not going home and unaliving. We know that. So you think Dr. Jackie don't know that? If we know that these women aren't going home and being unalived, they're being unalived at the hospital, what in the hell is her extended Medicaid for 12 months going to help out with the women who be getting unalived in the hospital? Then she wants to say, oh, we got a hotline for support. You know, that's almost like one of y'all get hit by a call, or I get hit by a call, and I say I need help, and somebody say, call this number, 1-800-HELP ME, please, and you can get some support. Bitch, what I'm gonna do with support? What these women gonna do with support? And let me tell you something. They did the right thing by picking Dr. Jackie. See, I don't believe they would have picked Dr. Simone, because Dr. Simone wouldn't have followed the script. And Dr. Simone would have been like, ma'am, I understand that, but these are the issues. See, they picked one of the ones that they know gonna follow the script. And she literally had a script in her hand. I'm not even bullshitting you. But let me just say this, and I'm gonna close this out. Dr. Jackie, you a bullshit bitch. This whole interview wasn't about nothing but you and being able to say, I spoke with Scamala on a Zoom call, and she gave me a support number, so that in all else fails, nothing goes wrong, you could call somebody. Mind you, doctors don't tell you they get paid more money if you get a C-section. So that's another reason why they're telling you go get cut on, girl. That's more money in their pockets. The pharmaceutical company wins, the doctor wins, the hospital wins, everybody wins except the mama. Dr. Jackie, you a bullshit bitch. Say what I said. I will never gain respect for you again, because I know you know better. I know you know better. I know you know better. But what you doing? Following the script. That's what you're doing. Y'all got to listen. Black women in this chat, I need y'all to listen up to me. I don't care if you all the way up in New York or you down in the Philippines, bitch. If you got melanin in your skin and you about to have that baby this side of the Americas, listen, Lindas, and listen, Leonards. Them people is playing in y'all face, and they playing y'all, they using y'all like y'all goddamn Frankenstein. Do you hear me? They playing in y'all face. Do not let these people play in y'all face. Back in before the early 1900s, black women didn't even go to hospitals to have their babies. You know where they went? To midwives. There was a whole school for midwives. And the government stepped in and took that away and said, you can't do that no more. You have to go to a hospital. And black women been being unalived ever since. Did a video on it long time ago. Find you a midwife, a doula, somebody, something where they can get you close to a hospital if they need to. But do not go running up and out of them hospitals. They're going to wait till it's full quarter, overtime, and say, oh, we have to. Now you in there getting cut on. They got women who have not come back from that shit, and they had C-sections 20 years ago. Black women, be mindful, be smart. Just because they're a doctor don't mean they're smarter than you. That just means they did more school than you, baby. I'm telling you. Now, you might not know your way around the coochie like she do, but that don't mean in theory she the smartest person in the room. Stop listening to these people because of their titles, because that's how we get tricked every single time. Everybody in the boule is a high title person. If you listen to everybody with a title, your ass gonna be up shit creek without a paddle and no tissue paper. Do you hear me? Kamala Harris, I expect nothing else from you. You done scam black folk into the White House. Soon as you got in, you walked in to my HBCU grad, ski-wee, chucks and pearls, ski-wee. And soon as you got your flat ass in the chair, what did you do? Oh, I'm Indian. Oh, I'm Indian and Jamaican. But she didn't even really say the Jamaican part. She said, I'm Indian, bitch. What? And that's good for you black women. Y'all got to start using y'all minds and get out your hearts. Use your brains, bitch. You got them to get all them degrees. Use your brain. Let's move on. Of course not, Olivia. You can't get the girl. Do Dr. Jackie look like she take Medicaid? Yet she gonna be telling her patients who ain't on Medicaid, them hoes on Blue Cross Blue Shield. Girl, bye. Ain't a bitch come through Dr. Jackie office, come through with that Medicaid card and food stamps and welfare. Girl, please. Girl, this is a dog and pony show is what it is. It's all for clicks and views and for Dr. Jackie to put that another notch under her belt. Dr. Jackie, your skeleton face, that's why Curtis be cheating on you, bitch. You a bullshit bitch. Said what I said. I will never respect Dr. Jackie again for that. Ever. You a bullshit skeletal face bitch. And that's why Curtis cheat on you every time he get around a new bitch on your dime. Said what I said. Get her off of here. Get her off of here. Get both of them off of here. Made me mad. Thank you for the super chat spit talking with Thalia. You are hilarious. You're my favorite YouTuber. Keep doing great work. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you, spit talking with Thalia. Listen, I'm passionate about black women. I am. I swear to God, I am. I just hate that. I will never respect Dr. Jackie after this ever. Bitch, you done. You done. Because you so busy worried about you is at the risk and at the expense of other black women's lives. You a bullshit bitch. And that's why Curtis gonna stick that little Petey bird wherever he can, bitch. As he should. And I don't give a good goddamn about who on the show, who feels some type of way. I like all of them, but if they feel some type of way about me calling Dr. Jackie a bullshit bitch, then you a bullshit bitch too. Say what I said. Let's move on. So now we got that out the way. What's up? Anywho, moving on. I guess we'll go over to Jonathan Majors being found guilty. Jonathan Majors, I need you to get your little square-head ass up to the front of the congregation. And this is another thing. Black women. Oh, what's her name was up there following this nigga? Megan Good. No wonder, bitch. That whole something wrong with her. Something wrong with her. Something is definitely wrong with her. Now, Jonathan Majors has been found guilty after they done have look at the woman. Look at the woman. And you know what? This is why I don't be feeling sorry for these Negroes. My grandma said all the time, niggas got more luck than sense. This is why. Look at the bitch. Look at the bitch. Y'all can't make this shit up. Look at the bitch. Look at the bitch, y'all. Hold on. Let me get her up here. Y'all see her? Look at the bitch. Let me make her bigger so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I know you see it. I know you see it. Any, many, miny, mo. How many niggas want to go to the floor? I know you see it. I know you see it. This the bitch that took down Jonathan Majors. This nigga was a runaway slave at one point. Now he's just a slave that can't run. Look at her. Yup. And you know what? I don't feel sorry for the Negro. Let me tell you why. You niggers go and get these women because most of the time, not all of the time, but most of the time, y'all be hollering, black women too aggressive. I hate them because my mama. Black women always cursing and being loud. I want to go get me a thick and feminine and friendly. What they call what word fool used to call them? Fit, feminine, and friendly. Not a bitch that popped you upside the head. You ran and now you got to pay. That's good for you, nigga. And you know what? A lot of you niggas got a taste of meat to no fat meat greasy and no pigs eat pork and pigs coochies is pork and whale coochies is blubber. So you know what? The lady has spoken. Okay. The lady has spoken. Yay. That clear man made sure that lady walked away with all your coin, bitch. And I don't know if you're going to jail yet. We gonna get into it. I just told you was guilty and put you on the docket. Where is Jonathan Majors from? Please don't say from the infamous place, y'all. Who know where Jonathan Majors from? You know, let me see. He better not be from where I think he's from. Oh, he better not be. It's two places he better not be where I think he's from. Y'all know him. Even though what we do is wrong. And what's the other place? New York. Oh, he from Dallas. The Negro from Dallas. He lucky. I ain't had much to say about Texas. They say everything's bigger in Texas, including the lawsuits. Okay. Voodoo, what took me out was when she told her she should be emulating Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama. Girl. Reality check say don't put him on Houston. Now look. Yes, he is from Dallas, Jasmine. Yes, he is. Now the lady done took all this money. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if she got any judgment yet, but I just wanted y'all to see the heifer. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into what happened. Now, TMZ reported, get her off of here. TMZ reported, and they said what happened. You know, TMZ be hella accurate. Let's get them up here to see what they got to say. Hold on.
He's been found guilty on 2 charges. Now, there were 4 charges that he was facing. 2 of them he's found not guilty, 2 guilty, and I think. But the headline here is that this was all of the incident with his then girlfriend, Grace Jabari. She says that he assaulted her in the car back in March. And the jury actually found him guilty of something that happened outside of the car, but which we saw in plain view, and that was the assault as he shoved her back into the car. When he got out, was trying to run away, she chased after him, and he shoves her back in the car.
So it's not the initial allegations, Charles. It's not what happened inside of the SUV in the Escalade, but it's that moment right there.
Right. That's the assault that they got. Now, there was also a harassment charge that he was found guilty on.
I got to tell you, I think this is a pretty stunning judgment. The evidence that had come out that we had all seen led a lot of people, myself included, to conclude that it would be unlikely that prosecutors could prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he had committed these crimes. but that's what the jury found.
But Jason, the ones in the car, they found him not guilty of the allegations of what happened while they were inside the car. So you're right. It's like the jury, they didn't have.
I'm stunned that in the video, we all watched it. He tries to put her back in the car. Fine. Then he runs. He tries everything in his power to get away from her. And for her to then give chase, I mean, this is going to have such an effect on his career. I don't care if it's what happened inside the car or outside the car. All people are going to say now is Jonathan Majors is guilty of assaulting a woman. And this was a guy who might have been the biggest actor in all of Hollywood. And that's nonsense to me.
Oh, sir, you act like you new to this. Sir. Ma'am, sir. Thank you so much. Opinionated presents the Glam Print. Love, support to you, Voodoo. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You always show love and support. Y'all hit the like button, please. It's free. Look. Anybody in this chat, are y'all surprised? Put a 1 in the chat if you're surprised that Jonathan Majors got found guilty of assault. And listen, in the court of public opinion, how this works is he's already done. He's cooked. Ain't no coming back from this. He went from Marvel to guilty. Ain't no coming back from this. He's done. And you know what's sad about it? He really might not have did nothing. I don't believe he just, you know what I mean? He might not have did nothing. Who knows? He might have did. But his goose is cooked. Your career is done. It's over with, bruh. Them people ain't dealing with you no more in Hollywood. Even if he was found innocent, it would have been rough. But this is what I need for black folk to do. I need black folk to stop supporting treasonous what's that girl name? Not Kendra G. God damn, not Kendra G. Cynthia G. How Cynthia G be saying, stop supporting these treasonous bandits. When they leave, let them. Just keep the bosom to yourself when they come back. Now look at them over there with Megan Good. Look at Megan Good. Leave them over there, fat. Girl. So yeah, he guilty. I don't know if he going to jail or whatever the case may be. He probably just gonna pay a little something, little 1-2. But either way, your career is over because you decided to go diving in the whole milk. Now here we are. Don't care about it. Let's move on. Who else we got? While we here, let's get the Blueface and Soulja Boy. Blueface and Soulja, Big Soulja. Y'all know that they have a beef going on. Girls, to be completely honest, I kind of know what it's about, but I kind of don't. At this point, it's just like stop it. Blueface is beefing with Soulja Boy. Let me go to. Blueface had a beef with Soulja Boy because I don't even know why, to be honest. I just know they beefing. And I'm sitting here saying it's like watching two slow people. You know, it really was. It was like watching two people that be on a short bus, you know. But they beefing. Blueface said Soulja Boy baby mama, he used to mess with her or something. And then Soulja Boy said that he looking for clout. And it was a whole bunch of shit. Let's just scroll down, girl. It's just messy. And it's just like the men is the new bitches and the bitches is the new niggas. Y'all know that? Do y'all know that the women is the new niggas and the niggas is the new bitches? These are facts. All right, let's get into it. Now, it's certain things I can't. The boy baby mama was in Soulja Boy, was in Blueface's video. So that's what he using, girl. I can't show y'all everything because you know Blueface does the most. All right. Let's start at the beginning on Blueface tweets. All right. Can y'all see this? Oh, I gotta fix the thing. Let me see it so y'all can see. It said that in my developmental psychology book in 2008. It said what? That the niggas is the new bitches? I believe they putting stuff in their food and everything, child. If you ask me, it don't surprise me though. I really don't care either. Eva said, all I know is somebody lay with somebody, baby mama. I can't say I cared enough for details. Me neither. We just gonna brush through this right quick because I put him on a thumb tag, girl. So look, Blueface was going off on one of his tangents as he always do, doing some bitch nigga shit. And somehow, some way, him and Soulja Boy got the twisting up. Now, he says, I'm so glad my BM ain't going like that. You see how fast that man shut up. Fastest way to a nigga heart is through his BM cooch. Now, I don't know. Now, I'm assuming he's talking about Soulja Boy right here. Now, if you scroll up, pick your BM wisely. That shit is a weakness for real. I got one BM. I ain't having no kids. I ain't having kids with nobody else. If she don't want to have any more kids, I'm going to get a vasectomy. Then he goes, Soulja Boy already copped the plea. Stop putting me and that scary nigga in the same sentence. He ain't said nothing since he found out the truth. Now, this is after he exposes that he had his girlfriend in the video. That versus conversation is over. We know who won because quiet as a bitch, his BM told him he ain't effing with me hit for hit. First of all, Blueface, what? Now, I'm not getting in the middle of this, but I got to come in where the delusion come in. Blueface, you can never do it. You can't do a versus with Jade and Alexis. Nigga, are you crazy? All you got is Bust Down Tatiana with Cardi. We don't know the rest of that shit. Now, Blueface, you're doing the most. That's the girl in his video. You see it? That's the baby mama. I can't show too much. Then he says, now I'm a bully. No, he said, this is BM right here. Shouldn't have brought up Jade and fuck nigga play. Let me see. Girl, this is not even interesting. Play this at verses and it's over. So I guess they doing the verses, girl. Who put this together? I would if I was Soulja Boy, you couldn't even play with me talking about no verses with no damn Blueface. Then he talking about because Soulja Boy came out and said he was gonna smash his baby mama. This Blueface with the girl in the picture. It's just so tired. This Blueface saying that basically he had his baby mama. Girl, this is tired. And this him kissing him. He said D all on cuz breath. It's just tired. Like this him saying Soulja Boy was listening to his song. It's just tired. Girl, to be honest, I'm uninterested as I scroll down. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm uninterested as hell. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, yo. I'm uninterested. Let me see. Did somebody tweet something that was funny or something? I think they had a video. They did have a video.
Soulja talking. Listen to your big brother. This Soulja talking. Listen to your big brother. This Soulja talking.
Girl.
Listen to your.
Now, who is this ape?
From nigga?
I'm from Schoolyard Crip, nigga. Where you from? Dead homies, nigga. Where you from?
Nigga, you was an internet ass nigga.
You won't even bang your set.
You was an internet ass. Hey, cause you the police, nigga.
Hey, Soulja, where you from?
Where you from, nigga?
I'm from Schoolyard Crip, nigga. Where you from? Dead homies, nigga. Where you
The
from?
only good thing about that conversation is I love when Blueface says schoolyard. I don't know why. He just does something to me. On schoolyard. Girl, this shit trash. I don't care about it. Let's move on. Who else we got on the docket? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, YouTube drama. Let me say this. I'm pretty sure all of y'all know. Let's get to this. I'm pretty sure all of y'all been paying attention. Shout out to this YouTuber. I already gave them their props when I got something from them. But I don't want to say their name because I don't want to bring up no mess. But a YouTuber broke the story about Jonathan Ivey. I'm pretty sure most of y'all know about that. I did a video once. I seen it. It was going everywhere. But I did a video on some conspiracy theory type of angle. I don't get into the details of the case, girl. I ain't got time to do all that research. I just say what I think about stuff. You know what I'm saying? But either way, She did. This person broke the video or broke the story to YouTube big. Then Tisa Tells is the one who broke the story to YouTube. Then I saw it, clipped the little video where he was doing the interrogation, and then whatever. Shout out to Tisa Tells. Boom, Tisa Tells does that, and then she put out another video with a thumbnail saying that he was unalive. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch the whole video, but I got a whole bunch of people sending me that video saying, "Oh my God, Voodoo, he unalive. I'm talking about my DMs was Poppington. Like, oh, you gotta overview this, Voodoo, blah, 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 blah. But I don't jump on stuff right then and there because I like to know what I'm talking about before I get to talking. So then another YouTuber came out and did a video debunking that. Now, I didn't watch the whole live. I think I may have watched 10 or 15 minutes. I think the live was like 2 hours. I just didn't have enough time to watch it. But I will say this, from the thumbnail, it looked as if she was saying that he was unalive. Now, I did watch one of her videos today where she said they debunked it within the live, but I have to be honest. It was very much clickbait because that ain't what you put on the thumbnail. On the thumbnail, you put that he was unalive and you put the date and everything. So that was clickbait. Another YouTuber came out and debunked it, and they got like a silent beef going on. It's crazy. It's a silent beef, or whatever the case may be. And she's saying on her end, well, I never said that. He was unalive. We actually debunked it inside of the video. But I'm saying to somebody who didn't watch the whole video, and if I'm looking at the way people were sending it to me, because they probably didn't watch the whole video, it seemed as if you were making the video saying he's gone. So I think that it was unfair for her to then, be like, oh, well, I never said that. Clickbait. That's the point I'm getting to. Clickbait. A lot of times, a lot of YouTubers will use titles for clickbait. I use one all the time for clickbait when I say, and guess who's mad? If I be like, blah, 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 and guess who's mad? That's my little clickbait title. But I have a lot of integrity when it comes to the things that I report. I'm not going to get up here and make it seem like one thing on the thumbnail or in the title, and then when you get in there, it's nothing of the sort. To me, just to me, I think that that's wrong. And when the other person called it out, I agree with that other person. That was wrong. It was clickbait. It was. Regardless if you debunked it within the video, to put that on the title and on the thumbnail, it was wrong. I think I got all the way up to the video when she started reading the obituary. And then I had to log off because I be doing a whole bunch of other things. But listen, Tisa Tells has a whole heap of followers. Subs, way 4, 5, 6 times more than I have. So I'm just a small YouTuber, just minding my business, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. That's all I'm doing, But I will say this. Y'all, please misspell the vulgar words. Thank you, Unicorn. But I'll say this, you guys. I did think that was wrong that she did that, because it lends it's not true journalism when you gotta mislead the audience to get them in there. Does that make sense? And I'm not saying she has to. But what I'm saying is when you do that, you mislead the thinking of the audience. And most people don't read nor follow a whole thing through. So most people are going to walk away from that saying that you said he was unalive. Thank you for the super chat, Esther Messiah. They beefing because Blueface said he'll beat Soulja Boy in the verses. See how trivial that is? It was like watching my 2 little nephews fight over their Tonka toys. You know what I'm saying? It was very, 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 very trivial. Child, I ain't got time for that. But listen, thank you again for the super chat, Esther. Y'all hit the like button. Look, that was wrong to me. Now, I just found Tisa Tells. I don't know how she got into my algorithm, but no cap. I just found her, I want to say within the last month. She just popped into my algorithm, and I was like, who this lady is? She pretty. She got a whole bunch of views on her videos. So I clicked on one, and I was like, oh, okay, she decent, she nice, So I don't have no dog in the fight. But what I will say as a content creator, it's not okay to me, and everybody do what they want, but I don't think it's okay that people mislead people in titles just to get clickbait. That's not cool. That is not cool at all. Because even if you debunked it, is one thing, and it's another content creator I've seen do this. Like as they're going along in their live, if they see something opposite of what they have in the title or the thumbnail, they'll change it. You know what I mean? Because they want it to match what is going on. I said, I'm a surgical tech and I've seen black women backed in the corner to have a C-section. Exactly. And I know we stopped talking about that, but it's just sick, y'all. Black women, do your research. Find somebody else. Please find somebody else. Stop going run to these doctors. These hospitals don't have your best interests at heart at all times. So this other person said that allegedly Tisa Tales lied about the whole who it was. He said another big story. This is the point. I don't know if she lied. I don't have a dog in that fight. I don't know that. But y'all as consumers, because I'm a consumer too. I am a YouTubian. I be on YouTube, girl. I got a 70-something inch TV behind me. Girl, I probably watch this bitch about 4 times a month. No cap. And a lot of times when I do watch it, it just be because I need something on while I'm cooking. You know what I mean? Because even then, I put in my earpods and listen to a podcast. I am a YouTubian. I be on YouTube more than I make content on YouTube. And I know as a consumer, if I'm clicking on your video because you telling me somebody is unalive and midway through the video is, oops, psych, my bad. It was Shanquella. Thank you, Caramelized Sugar. Thank you so much. It was Shanquella that they said she did a video on or whatever. And again, I don't know. I wasn't there. But what I'm saying is, I don't think that it's right that you mislead the people into thinking one way from the thumbnail. Now, granted, she said that's not how the video went. I'm here for it. But to me, when it comes to pushing out information to people, see, I think this is different between me and a lot of people. I don't push out content just for money. Any and everything I do a video on, if I sit down and do a video and have to edit that bitch and upload it and then download it, and I care. There's a level of me putting it out because I need y'all to know this shit. I don't just push content, because if that was the case, I'd have been a Christianimal. I'd have been pushing all Christian shit and been at 150,000 subs by now. I know that to be fact. I don't just push anything. And I'm not saying that Tisa does, but I'm saying they got a lot of content creators who do that. They just push anything out there and they just pushing out for content. But in the midst of that, you misleading a lot of people. And to me, I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that just say anything just to get the clicks and the views. Like, you know what I mean? Even if I'm cursing somebody out, I really mean that shit. I ain't never cursed nobody out. I didn't mean to curse out. Like Dr. Jackie, I meant that shit. She's a bullshit bitch. And I said that, and I'm going to stand on that. If I have 20 toes, I stand on the 20 toes. You know what I mean? But I'm saying that to say, in this situation, I would have to side with the other YouTuber in saying, clickbait, because that's exactly what it was. It was clickbait. But like I said, I'm a small fish talking about a whale. This girl got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Girl, I got 33,000. I can't talk, but I can give my opinion to the people over here listening. And what I'm saying is, it's very dangerous. That is a slippery slope. Okay? Be careful. I know Tisa don't watch my channel, but Tisa, be careful, girl. Especially when you talking about stuff on the level and the magnitude of this Diddy drama. Be careful with me. Don't you know what you doing? These feelings that you hurting and choosing. Whatever Cardi B said. Just be careful with me as the consumer, girl. I don't want to be clicking on your video thinking you about to spill some real tea and midway through the video you lying. Be careful with me, bitch. And I don't mean to call Tisa a bitch. She might not like that. But you know what I mean? Y'all get what I'm saying. Speaking of be careful with me, y'all, this Cardi B thing, do y'all care that Cardi B getting cheated on again by her man? I unsubscribed to her when I realized she was doing Not to mention you come out with 10 videos a day with information no one else is reporting. Hard for me to believe your information. Listen, y'all really don't care. I guess y'all don't. I just felt a little bad for her, but I do feel like she need to figure it out and stop going to social media. Stop going to social media. She showed who that was. She showed that the internet started saying he was deceased. And I get that, Black, but Black, this is my thing. Why not put that in the title? Just out of curiosity. If she was only showing that the people is saying that, why not put the thumbnail in the title saying people or social media saying blah, 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 blah. Versus putting him in a hospital gown, R.I.P. I saw the thumbnail and immediately hollering, day after day, seems like I'm up against the ground. They just keep knocking on the road, whatever they be saying. And then that I was born, I wake up every blessed morning, down on my luck and up against the wind. I could see Queen Latifah getting popped in the car like this and her doing this. I'm seeing Queen Latifah when I seen it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't lying. Y'all can't lie and say when y'all ain't seen it, y'all ain't think that man was gone. Stop acting crazy. Stop. Don't do that now. Be real. Be real. Y'all can't tell me the song ain't pop up here. Day after day. Bitch, I'm ready to get my outfit together to see when the funeral was gonna be. I'm trying to see what the colors is so we can get on Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to start a whole campaign. Diddy did it. Y'all not about to make me seem like I wasn't the only one seen the thumbnail and was like, ooh, he what? But I said, let me chill. Let me chill. Let me wait. And show his shit. It was all capped. The moral of the story is, y'all, just as if you're a content creator, I know I got a lot of content creators on my page. I fucks with the content creators. Y'all can advertise, girl. I fucks with everybody on here. Let me say this. Y'all can get this money if you want. And the money is going to be good. But you see how that worked out for Tasha K, right? And I like Tasha K. I like Tasha K. So it's not like that. But I'm telling y'all, it's like to be completely honest, like you gotta watch that. You gotta watch that, girl. I'm telling you, I was getting ready to go to the funeral. What is y'all talking about? I was trying to see if they was gonna hold a public funeral in Dade County. You know, tickets from Atlanta to Miami, that ain't a lot of money, girl. I'd have been there and back in the same day. Girl, I would have been reporting live from the funeral, girl. Tisa said Simon was broke, but Portia is still there. So I think she was lying. Listen, let me tell you something about Portia. Portia Luther King. If Simon was broke, girl, Portia would have left that nigger where she found him. Do you hear me? Portia would have left that nigger where she found him. She probably would have went and got his ex-wife back and told him to get back together, if anything. Portia was not standing around that man, you know, and he ain't got no money. But again, this ain't to drag Tisa. I'm just saying, y'all, be careful. If you're a content creator, y'all can get that money if you want, and it's going to be good when it's coming. But when it ain't good, you get it? Because look, the more eyes you have on you, the more likely the person you talking about can see you. If you can't stand on all 10 about everything you posting, it's going to be hell to pay. It's going to be hell to pay. That's all I'm saying. Just be careful with that. But anyway, shout out to Tisa Tells. I ain't got no problem with that lady. That lady, you know what I'm saying? She ain't never did me nothing. I just met her. I ain't meet her, but I just found her on YouTube. Now, let's get into, let me make sure, because I want to save the best for last. Sometimes you save the best for last. Sometimes the sun goes down in June. Sometimes the Tyler Perry. Let's get his ugly ass up here. Tyler, get your big head ass up here, Tyler. Now let me just say this, Tyler. Tyler Perry is from New Orleans. Anybody that's from New Orleans in the chat, drop a Fleur de Lis. We got to take our lick. I drags the people from New York. Y'all know I drags them to the day is long. And I also drag the people from the city of brotherly love. Even though what we do is wrong, I drags. Y'all know I drags. But now it's our turn, New Orleans. Tyler Perry is from New Orleans, so it's our turn. And this is the big one. This the big one, like Fred Samuel be saying. You hear that, Elizabeth? I believe it's the big one. I'm coming to join you, honey. This the big one. This the big one, New Orleans. Come on in and let's take our lick, take our L. We got to take our L. Girl, Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, Tyler Perry, Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry. Mary Sprinkle said, I still have that drag marks from New Y'all ain't on the docket tonight, girl. You good. It's us. New Orleans, the other new. See, it's New York, and then it's New Orleans. New Orleans is on the docket. Y'all got the night off. Wait, where TD Jakes from? Y'all might have the night off. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, y'all, Tyler Perry is the person that these people is around here saying is the billionaire who around here paying people to look up they booty holes and all of that. First and foremost, I feel played because he could have paid me, first of all. Secondly, Tyler, you know, Walter Lee Hampton came out 10 years ago saying that you was a fruit fly. Yes, he did. He came out 10 years ago saying that you used to be down there at the gay club in Atlanta and you was a fruit fly. That's what he said. I seen it when he said it. I was there when he said it. That's why I had to go pull that up when I did my video. I ain't have no YouTube back then. I was there when he said it. He also said you stole that Madea shit from Miss Sophia. And this is how you know he ain't lying about that. I remember when Tyler Perry first came out, and they say, how did you come up with the character Madea? Tyler Perry said, oh, well, it's just like my aunts or my grandmother. I grew up around a bunch of strong black women, and I just picked up on who they was. And see, in the South, we call them my dear. And I said, bitch, where? I ain't never in my 40 years of being from the city of New Orleans called no woman my dear. If you from New Orleans and you use the word my dear, or your mama use the word my dear, please put a 1 in the chat. If you from New Orleans and you ain't never heard nobody in New Orleans use the word my dear, put a 2 in the chat, because I ain't never heard it. And I'm born and raised. Do you hear me? Born and raised in New Orleans. I am New Orleans. I don't know no other place but New Orleans. I ain't never heard nobody say no my dear. If y'all from New Orleans, I call my grandmama. Yeah, listen, West Bank, East Bank, Kenner City. I don't care if you from Baton Rouge, that's close enough. Where have y'all heard anywhere in Louisiana? I ain't gonna say anywhere. New Orleans, y'all heard people say my dear. I ain't never heard it. So I remember when he said that, I said, the fuck, Madea? Madea? So then when Walter Lee Hampton III said, that's cap, you stole it from a drag queen named Miss Sophia, and you took her bit, and then you packaged it up like some other shit, I knew that man wasn't lying. I knew that man wasn't lying, because he threw me off with the name Madea. I had never heard of it before. Never. It's a Texas thing. I never heard it before. I know in New Orleans, I call my grandma grandma. You know how you say your mom? It's grandma. Grandma. One word, grandma. That's what I call my grandma. Grandma. I ain't never heard nobody. Oh, and that's my Madea. Oh, Madea. My dear. I don't even know what that shit mean for real. It's short for Mother Dear. Girl, ain't no Mother Dears in New Orleans. Girl, y'all don't know the women in New Orleans. You see, I say this all the time. Listen, the women in New Orleans is different. You know, back in the day when the people in the country, they had family. You know, a lot of the women used to cook and bake and clean. And they was good stay-at-home wives to their children, and they raised their children. Back in the days, they farmed out in the fields. They picked flowers and baked cakes and and stuff like that. And they wore the big, you know what I mean? The women in New Orleans was out at the bar getting drunk. New Orleans women is different. I ain't never heard nobody say Mother Dearest in New Orleans. Never heard it. Never heard it. New Orleans women is different. Our grandmas, for the most part, not all of them, but for the most part, got some street in them. Because the street right there, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying all of them. I'm just saying for the most part. For the most part, New Orleans women is different. These women is independent. They've been independent. These women go to the bar, they drink, they cheat too, bitch. That baby might not be for you, but that baby might not be for your grandpa, but your grandpa just kept the baby anyway because they already married and the baby got his last name, so he just let it ride. Girl, this is New Orleans. This is New Orleans where y'all, see, back in the day, a lot of the women worried about their men. But in New Orleans, the men's worried about their women. You feel what I'm saying? The lady pregnant, you know you ain't been with this bitch for 3 years. Oh, you know y'all ain't slept together in 3 years, but y'all live together because y'all got all the mother churn. So now she pregnant, you just got to let it ride. But everybody in the hood know who the baby really for. But you just, you know what I'm saying? It's the New Orleans women different. So we don't use Mother Dear neither. I ain't gonna lie. I just never heard it. I'm 40 years old. I know New Orleans more than anywhere in my life. I've been there the longest. I only been in Georgia since 2016, girl. Listen, lenders. We don't say no goddamn Madea. And the women is different. They own bars and restaurants. They get drunk. They act a fool. They fight. They sleep with the neighbor husband and they right next door. These women is different, I'm telling you. And this ain't just in 2023. This was in 1923. You feel what I'm saying? Different type of women in New Orleans. That's all I'm saying. These women hit different. So anyway, oh yeah, Chocolate Bunny, I heard Maman. We said Maman. We'll say Maman. But my dear, girl, please. My dear. The fuck is that? My dear. So he wasn't lying when he said that. But back to what I was saying about old TP. Tyler, he came down here to Atlanta. Now, his story was he was living outside in his car when he was over there pushing them plays like patty pies to them old hoes down there at the church. You know what I'm saying? But Walter Lee Hampton said he's a bald-headed lie. He's an alopecia, bald-headed, what's that lady name? Jada Pinkett Smith, bald-headed lie. He said that nigga was living with his friend Eric, bitch. And I said, oh. Now, Tyler Perry. Why is you lying and turning your back on your community? Because you scared them old patty pie eating assholes down there at the church ain't gonna support? If they find out you like a little dick every now and again, how Kaya be saying every now and again? Is that why? Because you like your shit pushed in every now and again? Now all of a sudden you turning your back on the community? Now Tyler Perry. Why would you go out here and lie to these good people? And that's another thing with the church. Let me say this, because this is going to lead me into TD Jakes. Let me say this about the church. Y'all some fake assholes in the church, too. Let me tell y'all why. Everybody know them niggas in that choir be gay. Everybody know. The pastor know. The choir know. The mother of the church know. The ushers know. The churn know. The building know. Everybody know. But y'all so fake down there at the church house Y'all will act like y'all don't know, but then if it come out, all of a sudden y'all want to condemn him. But y'all don't want to condemn him when you find out the pastor sleeping with them little boys. Can we talk? Now all of a sudden he's imperfect. He's still a man. Now y'all hoes up there. Don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just a man, and he's doing the best he can. Now y'all want us to give a little grace. Give a little bit. Give a little bit of my grace to you. No, fat. That ain't how this works. That is not how this works, ma'am. Ma'am. Ursha, ma'am. That's not how this works. Y'all know them people be gay. And ain't nothing wrong with them people being gay. But what I don't like is the hypocrites of the church. Soon as it come out that the man who run the choir, or the dude who got the best voice in the choir is gay, and everybody been knew. The nigga 45, no churn, he hang around all women, switching up the aisle. Now all of a sudden it's, we can't support. That's why Tyler had to carry his ass around there and act like he was straight. Have y'all ever seen him try to do a straight role in any of his films? Girl, it looks like pulling teeth, girl. It looks like you would get a better response if you had a pair of tweezers pulling each toenail off with a tweezer. You feel what I'm saying? Girl, it is fake. Do you hear me? But when the pastor get outed, because let me tell y'all something. Listen, I told y'all, pastors is the nastiest niggas this side of humankind. Do you hear me? Of all men I've ever encountered, the top 3, and this is number 1, no debating, is pastors. Do you hear me? Pastors are the nastiest sons of you know what in the world, Craig. Not the city, bitch. Not the state, hoe. Not even the continent, slut. The world, Craig. The world. Them the nastiest niggas walking the face of the earth. But when they get outed for sleeping with the little boys, or when they get outed for sleeping with that man's wife, or when they get outed for having a threesome in the back of the church, it's, give them grace. He's still a human. What do you want from him? Only God can judge him. Let him find his way. Let him repent. You ain't God. Why is you trying to condemn pastor? Because y'all hoes be praising pastor and quiet as it's kept. A lot of y'all old hoes in there smashing pastor too, and y'all don't want nobody to know. That's why y'all taking up for pastor. This shit been going on in the black church since the beginning of time. The most trauma to black women has happened come through the black church. I said what I said. Now I'm saying all this to say, Tyler brought his box Chevy face ass down there to the church house and lied to them folk, even though they already knew he was fruitier than a fruit cup. But he lied to them folk and told them folk that he was not a fruit cup, that he only eat vegetables. And I said, you's a lying, dirty dog. And you lied and said you lived in that apartment. You lived in your car. And you lied and said you made up my deal. Tyler, you're wrong for that. And Tyler, they on your ass, nigga. Listen here. This nigga got a face shaped like a brown paper bag at a grocery store. Do you hear me? This nigga is on you next, nigga. They already on the road. They got Diddy around here ready to jump off the bridge. You next. And if Christian Keys ain't never came out and said you wasn't the one they was talking about. So I feel like it was your ugly ass. Tyler Perry, you big lip bitch. If them people come out here and say that you the people, the man that man talking about over there trying to see booty hole for $100,000 and then apologize with Porsches and Ferraris and you didn't send me no money, nigga, I'm on your ass. Do you hear me? I am on your ass, nigga, because I'm from the city. At least you could have paid my light bill once or twice or something, nigga. I'd have found you somebody to let you bend over and look up in there. You know what I'm saying? But see you, nigga, if it comes out you is that nigga, I'm on your ass, because ever since I seen your big ugly ass, your giraffe snap, girl, Tyler Perry got the face of Thomas the Train Engine. Do you hear me? Ever since I seen that Benjamin Button head motherfucker come out here hollering about my deal, I knew it was cap. And I knew he played my deal too good to be around here telling us that he's straight and he got churn and all of that. Nigga, I know you got a surrogate. I know you done paid somebody. I know it. I could tell. I could look in the way the bottom of your lip do like this. Hold on. The bottom lip go like this and the top one go like that. Nigga, I see it. I see it. If it comes out, you that nigga, I'm on your ass. I don't be on nobody's ass, but I'm on your ass. Now let's get into this. This is the part that I didn't like. This is the part that I didn't. And it was at this part when I seen what I seen. I said, all of them going to hell, Lord. Send them all to hell. They say God can only judge you. Call me your honor, bitch. Send them niggas to hell. Do you hear me? Let's get into what I had seen. Now, this is something that's resurfacing, but I had been seen it a long time ago. We talked about it on my live a little while ago as I was talking about TDJ's big fat funky nasty cheesy ass. Hold on. Y'all got to see this. I'm pretty sure y'all seen it, but we're gonna look at it again because I'm trying to show y'all something. These people be lying, man. These people is not who they said they are. These people are liars. These people ain't work. No, listen. Let me see. All right, look. Y'all take a look at this. Take a look at this shit here. You can't make this shit up. Share this tab instead. Cause see Tyler Perry with your ugly ass bitch, you gonna represent New Orleans like this? I can't believe you, nigga. I can't believe you. I can't believe this nigga. How could you ever do this to the city of New Orleans? What have we done for you, bitch? You ain't even came back and put a doggone basketball hoop. Y'all know the goals ain't got no chains on them, nigga. The least you could have did was came and put a new goal up at the park. Ugly ass nigga. But you want running around here hollering you from New Orleans. Nigga, you ain't from New Orleans. The fuck? But we got to take the lick anyway till we can figure it out. Ugly ass. Girl, take a look at this bullshit. This is why I don't believe in church. Check this out.
So God bless you, Bishop. I pray right now that you will continue to do everything you're doing. I pray his anointing will stay upon you. I pray the power of God all over you. I pray his favor. I pray the blood of Jesus will come upon you right now. Keep you in his hair. God, I thank you for your blessings.
Look at this nigga. Wait.
So God,
I gotta show y'all the one when the lady said he birthing the baby. That's the part that gets me every time. Now, remind you, all these heifers and hoes at this church, every single one of them ain't worth 2 quarters rubbed together. Let's start there first. But watch this whole holler about he birthing a baby, girl. Hold on. Y'all can't make this shit up.
it's caught me a little off guard, Bishop.
Oh.
A couple of, what was it, 3 or 4 days ago? 3 or 4 days ago.
Mind you, he gifted him $1 million.
I was at Manpower. And
look at
being blessed.
Look at TD. Look at TD.
Wrote my check out. I said, you know, I didn't have my checkbook when I got to Pastor White's. When I got to a woman that I loosed the night before, and Pastor White said, you know, write a check for $113,000 for those of you who can. Write a check for $113 for Psalms 113. And I wrote a check for $113,000. And I admit, my intention was to just leave the check and bless God. Because, see, I love to give.
Look at this.
I've been a giver all my life. And when people have given to you and sown into you, and God has touched them and given you favor, because, see, when you have favor with, come on, somebody. See, they don't understand it where I come from. They don't.
Listen, this is why I say church is a hoax. If you go to a good church, I ain't talking about your church, but I'm talking about these mega churches with these mega pastors. Girl, Bishop Paul Martin, TD Jakes, Joel Esteen, all these niggers All these niggas, when you know when the Most High come back, they going first. You know how they say, oh, he gonna start within his own house. Oh, they going first. They going first. Thank you, Opinionated presents the glam prayer. She says, drag them through the river voodoo. Y'all know, you know that man who said Tyler stole Medea from him videos is on YouTube. Yeah, I know. Walter Lee Hampton. He was talking about it on YouTube as well. Listen, this is why I'm saying, see, this is the age of Aquarius. A lot of things is coming to light, y'all. Exactly, Chocolate Bunny. Thank you again for the super chat. Exactly, Chocolate Bunny. When people say they're from New Orleans, they say we from the 7th Ward, 3rd Ward, East, whatever. Exactly. I was born and raised in the St. Bernard. Well, not raised. I was born in the 7th Ward, St. Bernard area, raised in the East. He don't never say where he from. He don't never say where he from. He don't never say where he from. I went to high school, middle school, and high school in the East. I went to elementary school for the first half in Gentilly. He don't never say where he from. But back to where I'm saying, this is the age of Aquarius, y'all. There's a lot of truth gonna be spoken to power. Okay? Now, Diddy is already going down. Down goes Diddy. He's already going down. It's inevitable. But ask yourself why all of a sudden now Tyler and TD is on the docket. This nigga went and sold $1 million seed to the church house. Mind you, he sold $1 million seed to the church house. And this is what's going to cause him to have to lay hands on TD and drop him down to the ground. And I said, at this point, this is a damn circus. Thank you for the super sticker, Rod B. Y'all check this out. I'm not bullshitting you. Y'all, this is why nobody don't go to church no more except the old folk. Check it out. Is it playing?
You don't understand it in Hollywood, but I'm going to tell you something about the blood of Jesus.
Yeah.
All of my life, you know, my mother, she didn't have much to give me. She didn't have millions of dollars. She didn't have some legacy, but she had Jesus. And she taught me about that God. So I didn't even know that he was trying to build this youth center. I didn't even know it, but I know how important the youth are. So we were sitting in the service, and I leaned up toward him, and I said, I've just been touched to give $1 million. So as...
Look up.
So when you got up here and you said $1 million...
Let me tell y'all something. You know why them people be so excited? Not because they're ready to build no goddamn youth center. They know that $1 million going in their pockets untaxed. Do you hear me? That's why she over there hollering. Oh. When he said, I'm going to give $1 million, look at her. She knew she was about to get paid. Girl, these people get on my nerves.
I said, God, I don't know what you're doing, but I know I heard your voice.
Was that God or the powers that be?
Hey!
Look, now he turning into a preacher. Look at the lady. Look at the lady.
I'm going to tell you right now, when you hear the voice of God, you move. Don't worry about what nobody says to you. Don't worry about what it looks like. Don't worry about your enemy. Don't worry about your hater. He will bless you. He will lift you. He will get...
Look, he's getting the shivers. Look. This is a fucking freak show.
Sometimes you spend too much time worried about your haters. You spend too much time worried about people talking about you. But what you need to understand is that the Bible says in order for you to be blessed, your haters have to be present. How do I know that? The book of Psalms says he prepareth a table before me in the presence of my enemies. So in order for me to eat, they have to be present. So God bless you, Bishop. I pray right now that you will continue to do everything you're doing. I pray his anointing will stay upon you. I pray the power of God all over you. I pray his favor. I pray the blood of Jesus will come upon you right now. Keep you in his care. God, I thank you for your blessings.
Look, look, he can't believe it. He's able. Look at the nigga. Bitch, please. Now I know y'all might be saying I'm a bit what's the word y'all want to say that I would say if I was y'all? Harsh. Well, I am. Let me tell you why. I don't like when people use God like this. I really don't. I want to see the part where the lady was saying, birth that baby.
Okay, that's part 2.
Not her. Shut up, girl. I wanted to see the part where the lady was saying, birth that baby, and the nigga looked 9 months pregnant. So it sounded about right to me. Let me see. No, that ain't it. I hate this with a passion, y'all. Y'all don't understand what this does to me.
TD Jakes calls up Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is going to anoint TD Jakes.
Commentary. I want to get to that part where the lady said, birth that baby. Birth that baby. And everybody in the audience going, push. I said, nigga, I know you fucking lying to me. They in the audience telling this man to push. Girl, you can't make this shit up. Mind you, he is an actor. Tyler Perry is an actor. How do you know that this isn't an act? Oh, come on now. Girl, what does YouTube think? I'm a robot?
So when you got up here, God all over you.
You might say it right here. Look at him. Look at him. He can't believe it with his bow tie, looking like a Muslim Christian.
Come on, somebody give God some praise. He's pushing that baby out. Somebody is pushing that baby out. Somebody holler, push, push. Now come on and praise it.
This is about to sound very insensitive. But me and my brothers used to play church when we was growing up. We used to play church. And I used to do a good reverend voice. You know what I'm saying? Them people is playing in y'all face. Do y'all hear me what I'm trying to tell y'all? Them people is playing in y'all face. When that heifer holler, push that baby out. Push! You should have heard the audience. Push! And I'm saying, God, when you come back to get these niggas, please let me be a witness. These niggas is going straight. If there is a hell, them niggas gonna be the doormen. Do you hear me? What are we doing? It was at that moment when I seen that video, I said, I already knew it before then, but I said Tyler Perry and TD Jakes on some fuck shit. Then it turns out he got connected directly to Puff Daddy, P. Diddy Bop, dot. What else he called himself? Brother Love, Puffy. You know, he's had many aliases, shedding names like a goddamn reptilian, shed skin, you know. And I'm sitting here saying, nigga, there's a special place in HE double hockey sticks for your ass. Yes. Now he was spotted around there with what's his name? With Puffy and all of that. And it was at that point I knew that nigga full of shit. Do you hear me? Shit. And I said, nigga, you going to jail, not jail, that too, but you going to hell on the expressway with no traffic. Do you hear me? Your ass going to jail. Ain't no way I can sit in front of a church and watch my deal lay hands on my pastor. And this nigga get the... And look at the lady. Push that baby out. Push. Girl, I'd have said, give me the microphone. Let me say what I got. Ma'am. Hello. I just want to say, I want to sow a seed, and the seed is all you niggas going to hell. Do you hear me? All you niggas, even the ones in the audience hollering, push! All you niggas is going to hell. Okay? That's what I would have said. Let me say what I got to say, ma'am. All y'all going to hell. Say what I said. Yeah. And then I would have walked out the church. They probably would have tackled me before I got out there. But it don't matter. At that point, I would have had to already say what I had to say. You know what I'm saying? Ma'am, can I sow a seed, ma'am? Let me say what I got to say. I want to sow a seed. I want to give a what they call it? Give a what they call it you give when you get up there and tell all your business. Ma'am, I have something I would like to say. God put it on my heart, and I speak to God often. And he told me to tell y'all, all y'all niggas is going to hell. Every single one of you. I hope your $1 million could pay you for a ticket to get your ass up out of there, because you're going in there. You and the lady hollering, push! All of y'all going to hell. That's what I would have said. And I'd have said, thank you. Now, by the time I'd have put the mic down and went to do an about face to walk out, a testimony. That's what it is, Kiki. Thank you, Kiki. It was a testimony. Listen, by the time I'd have turned around and walked out, bitch, they would have tackled me like the Navy SEALs. Bitch, they would have hog-tied me. How R. Kelly said, hog-tied her. I don't know how to hog-tie. I'm a hog-tie her. That girl, they would have hog-tied my ugly ass before I'd have made it down the stairs. But it is what it is. I would have said, by that time, I done already said what I had to say. And I could hear somebody in the audience talking about, oh my God, she's Satan herself. Call me Satan. Call me whatever you want, bitch. But I tell you what, y'all gonna stop playing with the Most High God. That's what's gonna happen. Girl, they would have dragged me down to the ground. Girl, I wouldn't have been able to make it out. I wouldn't have made it out, girl. I'd have been given this broadcast from the hospital to tell y'all what happened. But at that point, it would have been worth it. I done got my ass whipped for saying what I got to say anyway before. It wouldn't have been the first time, and the damn show wouldn't have been the last. I'd have got up there and said what I got to say. Okay? Anyway, why is this important? Now, there's this other pastor who ain't shit neither, running around here calling out TD Jakes. And for the purpose of this thing right here, I'm going to let him live today. Geno Jenkins ain't worth a dime neither. Let's start there first. But since he is calling out TD, we are going to give Geno Jenkins his due to let him get up here and say what he got to say. Y'all hit the like, man. I'm trying to tell y'all a story. Speaking of a story, y'all want a quick story time? I remember me and my best friend been friends since 6th grade, right? Me and my best friend lived around the corner, and they had this church. And my best friend wanted us. No, the man came around there and was like, "Oh, it was the friend church or the love church or something like that." And the church was literally like on the corner. They was like, "Oh, we a new church. We invite everybody to come by. Y'all come by, whatever. We have refreshments after church." And so my best friend was like, "Come on, let's go by the church." Now, mind you, around this time, my mama had just became a Jehovah's Witness. Girl, we didn't go to no church. Girl, what is you saying? We was at the building with no windows. We was at the Kingdom Hall. Hated it. Worst time of my life. I hated it. I think that Jehovah's Witness is the single-handedly reason why I don't do religion to this day. Jehovah's Witness, you know, they said it was a cult and they didn't lie. I hated every second of it. I denounced the Jehovah's Witnesses. I remember they got mad, or my mama, I can't remember who got mad because I asked why everybody on the watchtower got to be white and Vietnamese, why they ain't got no niggas in the heaven part. You see what I'm saying? But that's just me. But anyway, so this girl bucked me up to go around here to this church. Bitch. I said, bitch, I'm not staying long because my mama don't even like me to go to church no more. We got to go to the building with no windows, the Kingdom Hall. We got to go up in the tabernacle or whatever. So anyway, girl, we get to the fucking, to the church, girl. The man do his thing or whatever. And then he said, everybody get up and get in line. And I'm like, well, what we getting in line for? I'm thinking he about to do communion or something. Like, the fuck? Like, what we getting in line for, bitch? Like, and I noticed as he would call like 5 or 6 people up at a time, and he would stand them shoulder to shoulder, and he'll go down the line, putting his hand like this, and then the people will fall back and go. You know what I'm saying? Now, me, I'm not a good actor. I swear to God, I'm not a good actor. But My best friend was like, I said, well, I don't want to do it. I want to go sit down. And my best friend was like, bitch, you can't. She was like, you know, bitch, we already in the line. We next. Like, and I was like, I can't. And she was like, I'm telling you, we have to go up. We in the line. We next. The people about to call us. Girl, I went to turn around. It was too late. It was already our turn. The lady, the usher, you know, the ushers back then, they grab you real. That lady grabbed my hand and said, and I was like, now she was an older woman, so I respect my elders, you know. But at that point, I wanted to say, bitch, unhand me, ho. You know what I'm saying? But I can't really say that at the church. So, girl, that man stand us down the line. I had to be number 4. He did the first one. That person fell. And I'm looking down at the ground saying, that's a long way to just be falling, you know. Then he did the second one. The lady fell. And I nudged my friend. She was next to me. She was next in line. I said, bitch, I know you ain't about to fall. That hoe said, huh? By the time he got to her, he hit that hoe on the head. And that hoe went to... I looked down at this bitch. I swear to God, we had to be in like 7th or 8th grade. I swear to God. I remember I looked down at this bitch like, bitch, I know you fucking lying to me. Bitch, I know you ain't. I knew it. I said, I'm thinking, bitch, what the fuck? Girl, that man come to me. He said, sister. First of all, he hit me hard on my head. I felt some type of way about that shit. That nigga hit me hard on my head. Then he hollered, sister. I bleed the blood of da-da-da Christ and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And he said his little 1, 2, yin, yin, yin. And then I guess I was supposed to fall, but I missed the cue. So then he did like that again, but I didn't fall because I'm like, how am I fake falling when I'm scared? I don't want to fall back. Bitch, I don't want to hit my head. Like the fuck? Girl, that fucking man took my arm head and went boom. Bitch almost broke my neck, gave me whiplash. Girl, I fell. The people behind me caught me. Girl, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold y'all. When I wanted to get up and hit that man. Cause bitch, now you done hit me in my head, nigga. It's different. It's one thing to try to try to put a little blessing on me. But nigga, you done hit me on my head. You know, and look at the usher. Stay down, stay down, stay down. Ma'am, leave me alone, ma'am. You done already grabbed me by my arm and I don't even know you like that. You not my mama. Leave me alone. But the moral to the story is, y'all, when that fucking man pushed my head back, girl, I thought my neck snapped. And I said, it was at that moment I knew these people be lying. And I know my best friend was lying. Because when we got up and we left, I said, bitch, you really caught the Holy Ghost? She said, no, I just didn't want him to push my head like he pushed yours. I said, bitch, this is a real true story. Do you hear me? Them people be playing in y'all face. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I know good and well I didn't feel nothing. Only thing I felt was that nigga force push my motherfucking head down to the ground, girl. I almost hit my head, girl. If it wasn't for the man and the usher behind me, girl, I'd have had a concussion. So the moral of the story is stop believing in people when they get the laying hands. He's able. And the people get the holler. Girl, don't be believing that bullshit. Don't believe it. That's all I'm trying to say. Now, back to what we were talking about. So Pastor Geno Jenkins decided he wanted to come out and say something about TD Jakes, you know, and for this, like I said, for this, I will let him live just for this. But Geno Jenkins, I got my own. You a dirty nigga too. You's a dirty nigga too. You can't be trusted either, my nigga. And that's the facts. Okay? Where he at? Let me see. Do I need to search him different? Is this it?
You can watch any religious program under the sun and compare this to it. This is a message that warns you.
That's right.
All that other junk play with you.
Amen.
When you're ready to be a woman of God and a man of God, tune into this.
That's right.
When you want to remain a clown, listen to any circus religious program out there.
That's right.
That would amuse you, entertain you, let you juggle your soul to hell.
I pray the blood. I pray right now.
You know what I have problem with, and what I take problem with Geno Jenkins? He's condemning the same shit he doing. Nigga, you running a big church too. You running a big church too, nigga. And you gonna get up, you know, for this, like I said, for this, I'm gonna let you live. He spell that nigga name. Geno Jenkins. Is it Geno? But nigga, you doing the same thing. You doing the same thing.
Church going fakers.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
You look just like the sinner. You act just like the sinner.
That's right.
And you think just like the sinner.
That's right. That's right.
That's why you find TD Jakes hanging out with Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
And you so-called modern church going fakers.
Go ahead, man.
Oh, Gino, go lay down. Hold on. We got another one from Gino. No, not this one. Because see, he's very judgmental with his this might be it.
Church supposed to connect you with God.
Amen.
That's what church is for.
That's right.
No, God have never sent a preacher and put him in a pulpit to teach you about a prosperity plan.
That's right.
God ain't did that.
This is where I find flaw in that. Church does not connect. If you need a building or a person to connect you with God, then you have to start from the beginning. Start all over, fat. You do not need it. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with going to church. If you want to go to church, child. But in order for somebody to say you need a church to connect you with God, or a pastor or anybody to connect you with God, they are being disingenuous and they're not being honest. That is fake. You do not need a church or a God or a man, I'm sorry, or imperfect man, according to what they be saying, to connect you with no God. And I think that that's the worst thing that they could do, is tell people that, because people really believe that and they depend and rely on the church so much so to where when their pastors be out here at freak offs, they don't want to hear it because they believe it's going to cut off their connection to God. I have a major problem with that, a huge problem with that. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Let me see if I can find it over here. I don't like it at all. And these niggas, if they so imperfect, why I need you? Shit, I might have a better chance dealing with God on myself, on my own, you know? I just know he a fake ass nigga. I'm talking about this little TD nigga. He a fake ass nigga. Let me scroll down. He a fake ass nigga. I want y'all to see this. It's just sad, and I'm gonna do a whole deep dive on TD because he forgot that I know about all that stuff that was going on with his family, making people churn and all of that. He forgot. I want to do a deep dive on his big nasty ass anyway. And Geno Jenkins ain't nothing but a Hebrew Israelite in a suit. Girl. Anyways, I ain't even going there. Not today. Geno Jennings, that's his name. Let me show y'all something.
Tabby Cop.
That's right.
Fallen. You're so worried about associating and be identified with popular mega preachers.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Amen. These preachers hang out with rappers.
Yes, they do.
They showed TD Jakes hanging out with Puff Daddy at his party.
My Lord, my Lord.
TD Jakes sitting right there at Puff Daddy's party while pole dancers are jumping up and down twerking, and Bishop sitting there.
My Lord.
He ain't tell no woman there they loose.
Amen. Amen.
So they would call this preaching you extreme. It's heaven or hell.
That's right. That's right.
God's way or no way.
Or no way.
Shut up, sir. Because your ass ain't gonna make it to heaven either. If they, you know what I mean? Like, yes, Chocolate Bunny, he is a mega preacher. Y'all hit the like button. Yeah, he a mega preacher. That's what I'm saying. It's the pot calling the kettle for me. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Because they all deceiving. You think he ain't making no money, girl? He making damn good money. And TD getting his big ass up there sweating like a goddamn ham hock. I don't like it for none of them, if you ask me. That's just me. I find it's all cap. Cap, kickity cap. Let me see. Let me try this one more other, please. And if not, because that was really the little piece right there that I showed y'all. But I wanted to see how they mixed it with him getting hands put on him by Madea. And Madea got a new movie coming out. Girl, Madea, go lay down. With RuPaul in the video, in the movie. Let me see. I don't think I see it. But we played it anyway. That was literally what it was. Let me just say this, y'all. Let me say this. And I'm going to give y'all 20 minutes to come up here and say what y'all got to see. If y'all want to come up, if you guys want to come up, I'm letting y'all come up. Let me say this, y'all. The best thing, in my opinion, to be when it comes to your relationship with God, y'all got to have your own relationship. Because if you are contingent upon this happening, why it's not coming in through my Voodoo Doll TV channel? If you're not coming in on your own merit and you don't have your own personal relationship with God, I'm not saying you can't seek counsel or nothing, but I'm talking about as far as like, you know, how this stuff be going with these churches. These people is playing. The world is a stage. We are the audience, and everything is being played right in front of us. That's why I said Dr. Jackie a bullshit bitch. I said what I said. What you mean the boule silenced me? I'm here. What happened? What happened? Oh, it's on here on Voodoo Doll TV. I'm here. Ain't nobody silenced me, child.
Hey, Voodoo Love.
Hey, how you doing, boo?
Girl, let me tell you, I grew up with this family that grandmother was so deep into the church that she took her grandkids, because all her kids turned out to be drug addicts, and she took all the male grandkids and kept them in her house, did not buy them no shoes, didn't get their haircuts, no clothes, nothing. They became like the neighborhood terrorists, but she was so deep into the church. She used to answer her phone, bless you. So I was like, you know, when we got older, I said, why? Like, they didn't have no furniture, nothing, no curtains in the windows, nothing. But she will always cook for the church, give like the church all her money. So I asked, you know, when we got older, I said, what did your grandmother do with all the money? Like, she had because I didn't know that she was getting foster care money for all them kids. She was giving it to the church. It was insanity how these kids didn't even have like coats and hats or nothing. And we in New York. So you know how cold it get up here? It was ridiculous, the neglect that she gave, but she was always into the church. She used to do everything to get them all her money. And I was like, well, grandson told me that the pastor was pimping her.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Pimping from the pulpit.
Yeah, that's what they do. They pulpit pimps. That's what they do.
I was like, I couldn't, and I never liked church, because I remember one time I was like I was homeless. I was really, you know, doing bad. I was like, let me, you know, just trying to find some type of solace, some type of, you know, something to just like, you know, rest my head and not really have to worry. It was so crazy. I found more comfort in a homeless shelter than I did in a church, because all they ever wanted was like try to like, you know, just be with you sexually. It was It was so repulsive. And then when I came to find out, it was like, that's where all the predators go, is to the church. That's where predators go. They go to find their victims in the church because they know that they believe. And it's like perfect victim. Crazy. Trauma. But I just wanted to share that story with you.
Thank you, Melanated Energy. I appreciate you so much.
No problem. Bye-bye, baby.
Thank you, boo-boo. You guys, if y'all are looking for that Boule video or that what do you call it? That Educational Friday, it is on the backup channel. Can someone please post the link to the backup channel so that people can see it? Go over there for now until I create a new page, which I should probably try to do before Friday. But for now, I'm going to stream. I really want to stream only from the backup page because I'm trying to get this page back in the algorithm. And once I start talking real shit, they knock me out, you know. But my Boule video is over there on Voodoo Doll TV's The Dollhouse. Here you go, right here. Let me pin it. This is the backup page. Everybody who's streaming from the backup page, what's up? Holla at your girl. Shit, to be completely honest, I got about half and half from both pages. Shout out to the backup page. We be lit over there. It's a little hood over there. You know what I'm saying? But I like it. But yeah, if y'all want to see that Boule video, it is up over there.
Hold
on. I'm not gonna post them to my main channel until I get a channel just for that itself. Hey, Melanin Poppin', how you doing?
Hey girl, let's Jose.
What's going on?
It's nothing. I just wanted to confirm with you how I felt about Dr. Jackie. Yes. I feel like Dr. Jackie and all the bouginess that she personifies, she really started to show herself that season that Lady Buffy was on there.
Yes.
And it was a whole bunch of back and forth. And I'm not trying to say that she wanted to tell the world that Buffy was infertile, but
I didn't like that.
Yeah, at all, right? Especially as a doctor, right? You have ethics that you have to maintain, TV or not. And she's infertile, so it shouldn't have never been a discussion. It should have just been off limits. But she's very performative. You always got to see all of her clients that's entertainers. You can't just see regular people like Dr. Simone or even Dr. Heavenly. It's always a litany of entertainers coming to see Dr. Jackie. So it's all performative. Her with Kamala, whatever, performative. The Vice President of the United States of America, I remember how all the Black people were so happy, especially the Black women. Oh, we finally got a Black woman in the White House. And I'm always saying to people, when someone is of mixed race, why do you just decide to give to them what their race is? I'm like, did she tell you she was Black? And as soon as she got on her platform, she was everything but Black. Everything but Black. So it's just like Jackie, again, she needs to, I don't know what her position of that show is for, besides trying to act as if she's above everyone and everything, and she brings some type of legitimacy to the show. You really don't, because there are other physicians on the show. She can exit left, just like Quad can exit left, because she brings nothing whatsoever to that show except for attitude. And for the church, I have to agree. Later on in life, once I started hearing more things about spirituality and even astronomy, all of these different things to me make way more sense than the whole biblical aspect of many things. And it is because my mother definitely was from the church. She still is in the church. Her whole family's in church. And not my mother, but her family, because my mother, she'll give you the shirt off of her back. She's just too kind. But her family, they all could spit a scripture at the drop of a dime. And the most deceiving group of people I've ever met in my life. And it's the majority of the people, not all, but most, that I've met in the church. They all have the same type of mindset. They're better than, you're not good as, unless you do this. If you don't walk this way or act this way, and we all have a past. And as long as you live, you always going to go through something. So I mean, I agree with you 110%. And my final thing is, I finally, because you shown that clip before with
Yeah.
the laying of the hands. I never knew that was Tyler Perry laying the hands on TG. What is his name? TD Jakes.
Yeah, girl.
I'm like, wait a minute, is Tyler a pastor? How is he laying
No.
hands on anyone, let alone the pastor, and the pastor falling out? Performative. The whole thing is performative. And as you say, we're living in, I think it is you who say we're living in this the age of the Aquarius.
Yep.
Uh-huh. And he's now on the hot seat. And so we still got about 2 weeks left before the end of the year. I'm scared to see who else is going to be on that front the front burner of the stove, because a lot of them, they are all falling to the wayside. But you
Yep.
know, I'm just glad that I made you live. And of course,
Thank
I
you.
love your content. You always make me laugh, and so deep. At your age, you're so deep, and I love it. I love that you get it, you grasp it, and you're able to basically explain exactly how you're feeling to us in layman's terms, with a joke and then serious at the same time. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much, boo. I sure appreciate you.
Absolutely. You guys have a good night. And I just want to say again, let's show.
All right.
All right, my love. Have a great night.
You too.
Okay. Bye-bye.
I'm so glad she came up and said, let's joke. Because, girl, y'all was blowing up my DMs when August Alsina all got up here with his perfume cologne. Girl, and he called it Les Jos. First and foremost, August, I don't own the word Jos. Jos is something that New Orleanians use. We've been using it for a long time. Y'all know I told y'all what Jos mean. It's just like a way to pass time. Typically, the nigga go to jail. He say, you gonna Jos me? Hell no, nigga. I ain't about to sit by no phone waiting to press one. No. But either way, I don't own the word. But I don't like that all done got up here and made a cologne while he over there dry kissing the Negro talking about Les Jos. I don't like it, but I don't own the word, so it ain't much I could say. But he not copying Trisha because I didn't make it up. It's a word that people in New Orleans do. I didn't make it up, so he not copying. If anything, I just feel like, dang, bro, you killing the word now. Come on, bro. Les Jos. Boy, bye. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. Hey, DaVentura, how you doing?
Hey, good evening. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good. How you doing? I'm okay. You know, I'll be listening to you just about every time you come up here. We have you don't know it, but we have a love-hate relationship. Sometimes I like the things you say. Sometimes I don't like the things you say. But today, you had me in tears. You had me in tears with this preacher, with this telling myself spiritual, you know, is what I believe in my heart. You know, and I do follow you when you do your things on Fridays, because even though I'm an older person, I feel that I learned a lot from you. You know, because you're teaching me things that when I was going to school, they taught us something different. And then to come to find out now that things are totally different, that, you know, it's just, it's I think it's a sign of conditioning or something, you know, like they want us to see things this way and that way. Even with looking at these YouTube pages and all of that, all of these things to me is a distraction. You know, like this one is beefing with that one is beefing with this one is doing this one is doing that. And it's crazy, you know, but I got time for it because I just sit back there and I just look at it and I just say to myself, you know, I got a 27-year-old, so I'll be like, listen, you don't even know what type of times we in now, you know. When you can't trust, before when I was raised, it was trust the preachers. The preachers is the ones that teach you everything. And now the preachers is the most biggest pedophiles, and they the most, you know, like, they just doing too much, you know what I'm saying? So you just got to walk with God, and you got to walk with it by heart. But I just want to let you know, I look at you every time you're on, I get the notifications, and like I said, You're my guilty pleasure. Sometimes I agree with you and sometimes I don't, but I listen to you all the time. And I just want to let you know, for you to be as young as you are really bringing a whole lot to our consciousness, and I appreciate you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. Okay, you take care.
All right, you too.
All
Thank
right.
you, ma'am. That's all right. We don't have to agree all the time. She said sometimes I get on her nerves, sometimes she love me. I'm here for it. We don't have to agree to everything. That's the beauty of having a community. Everybody ain't gonna always agree. I'm here for it. I love her. Thank her so much for all her support, even when she riding that private cussing me out. It's all right. I got thick skin. I could get cussed out. I promise you I'll be all right. Hey, Truly Toy.
Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Good. Hey, beautiful. How you doing?
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Again, always excited to talk to you. And just want to let you know, I really, 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 really love Educational Friday. And then when I seen Keisha's tells her look, um, what is that thumbnail that man had died, I said, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew I had just watched that whole thing with you, and I was like, that's crazy. And then, so, but then she came in my feed a while ago, and I did notice that she do have a big thing about doing clickbait. But, by any means, that's how she get her funds. I guess, if you listen to it on your here, that it's a lot of rambling, and, but by any means, that did break my heart when I seen it like you did. I said, look at God. It don't make no sense. He did it, them done got that man. And that, from watching you with your Educational Fridays are magnificent. They really are. Love to keep spread information that is needed for us to open our eyes. One thing is for sure, the word of God do say our people will die from lack of knowledge. And that is what it seems like everything that you have showed us today and just speaking in general is just the lack of knowledge that we have. Like TDJ, I've never really felt good with him. Something about him makes me like, I don't know, bro, because he don't talk about everything in his family. He just real quick to, you know. But that's what he do. If that's who you love, I'm not gonna knock. It's not for me to say. And then for him to have Tyler Perry again, somebody else up there, my people would die from
That's
lack of
me.
knowledge. You have to look at people. You have to pay attention to who they are. How this man gonna get up here? He ain't no man of God. The word of God tells us all these things. If you know the word of God, the church is within you. You come together to get knowledge together to grow. Just because somebody tell you something, it is not true. It's like for what you told us, you said, go back and check it. Don't stand on me. You know what I'm saying? Don't stand 10 toes down in what I say. And that's what you have to do. And the fact that, it's just seeing, I grew up in the church with my granny and everybody, and they always told us to pay attention to the fruits of the spirit, and you can see it clear as a bell by watching each and every one of them. I'm trying to make sure I got everything that you spoke about, and I just really loved everything that you said, and I just want you to know that you are so on point, and it's all about the knowledge that you're spreading to us. And again, team women, we in this thing, you doing your thuggism and Kamala. Come on now. We knew Dr. Jackie being shady and excited when they got Mariah off of her own show. Come all down the steps. Just kick everybody down the steps. That girl came in, was fabulous. That's who she was. And she really had something to show with her husband being Indian or whatever. It was just a lot of things that she was bringing to us. And they pushed that girl on out. And if Dr. Jackie was the woman that she claims she is, she would have said, "Nah, what we're not gonna do is do that," because she truly is married to Madison. So again, people show you who they are by the
Yep.
fruits of their spirit.
Yep.
And everything she went through with her husband, and every little thing, we all have to open our eyes and pay attention. But again, I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful that you were actually able to let me jump up in this thing. I'm waiting for you to be that blonde. I'm waiting for it, baby.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You got me wanting. Look, I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can do it for New Year's. If not, I'm gonna do it though for sure.
You gonna do it. You gonna give it to him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, love.
Thank you, Toy. I love you. Thank you.
Love you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Y'all like the video? I wanted to respond to something. I can't remember. Oh, some. Yeah, whatever they did, the quiet. I'm not feeling no way about it. Mariah was the show. She created the show, and I don't care what was happening behind the scenes. Y'all all conspired to get that lady up out of there. So now, quiet, it's your turn. What's up? Hey, Saint Marie. I think I muted you. Hey, Sam Marie, can you hear me? She may not be ready. Let's go to Miss Sparkles. We'll come back to Sam Marie. Hey, Miss Sparkles.
Hi, how you doing? I'm a little under the weather, so my voice may be a little. Uh-oh, someone. Oh, what's going on? Oh, sorry. I thought someone was saying something. Yeah, just wanted to. I'm glad I'm able to be up here. I just wanted to. I don't want to say jokes because I don't know if I'm gonna say it right, but yeah, I just wanted to hang out up here. I really enjoy the content, and you really like offer a fresh perspective on everything. So it's always nice to hear and hang out and check out the chat box as well because it gets lit in there. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on and say that.
Thank you so much, Sam Marie. Miss Sparkles, I'm sorry. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I'm gonna go. You all have a good one.
Thank you. Sam Marie, are you here? She might have a little delay. Sam Marie, are you here? Let's give it a second because I think there's a delay. Hey, can you hear me? Sam Marie? All right, I'm going to come back. T. Roberts, what's going on?
I was ready for you.
Hey.
I was ready for you. I'm so happy to ever meet you live. Like it make like my whole family better for real, for real. Like we over here jotting down notes, trying to get the weather together. We doing all that. You feel me? Like I love you down. I love the Dawn House. I love your mods. Your mods is so easy, so precious, for real, for real. I just want to come over here and tell you how much I really, really appreciate you.
I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. And I love my mods. My mods off the chain.
They is. We in the Discord showing that. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Yep.
And I just want to say thank y'all and I appreciate you for real, Voodoo, because I don't want my kids to just hear from me. So when they see it's the B for me, they say, Mama, why you keep saying that? She over here. Come on over here and see what I'm saying. Like,
right.
So I appreciate you. Thank you, Voodoo. Thank you, Maz. Thank you, Dollhouse. I love y'all. Damn, for real, California in the building. You know what I'm saying, man?
What up, Big Cali?
Love y'all all my beautiful black women. I appreciate y'all, Voodoo. You know, we get crazy, for real, for real. We get crazy and we don't like one to another.
Right.
But we gonna come back. Voodoo making us come back, and I think I almost like y'all.
Yeah.
I do think I almost like y'all. Yeah. I appreciate y'all and love you down, Voodoo. I appreciate it. I'm always gonna be in the comments. I'm always gonna support you and all the mods in the Dollhouse.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You welcome, love.
I appreciate it.
Always.
All right. Jasmine made this comment. It says, I'm an epidemiologist specializing in racial health disparities. Increased mortality are related to decreased access to medical care and the issues surrounding Medicare that they were discussing. I would never say that lack of medical care isn't an issue as it pertains to Black women's mortality rate, as it pertains to giving birth. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is from what I've researched, one of the leading causes, well, I'll say this, the mortality rate, a lot of the women, more tthan half of the women, if not the majority of the women, had C-sections. It's the same way we figured out smoking causes lung cancer. It took for all of these people to be coming in with these same symptoms. They give it a name and they say, what do all of these people have in common? And then we find out they was either chewing excessive tobacco or they was smoking they were smoking like trains. It's the same deductive reasoning I used when I did my research. Now, yes, lack of medical care is an issue, but what's happening is these women most of them are getting unalive from complications due to the surgery, which is the C-section. Now, that's what I found. Child, we could do a little research thing and compare some notes, because you might have some stuff that I didn't see, and I might have some stuff that you didn't see, and I'm here for it. But I'll say this. The majority of them women who unaliving done had a C-section. Coincidence? I don't believe in them, but I'm just saying that's what I saw. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I would love to discuss it one day, because that's something that a lot of the people in the audience could, you know what I mean? Could really benefit from that type of conversation. I think that would be dope. So shout out to Jasmine for the comment. My aunt, what's up?
I'm here. Peace Queen, I'm here. Thank you for having me on the chat. Thank you for having me on the chat on the panel. I'd like to speak from a surgical tech standpoint, and also as a Black conscious woman. I feel like because of the financial situations, a lot of women are forced into C-section. Working in the field, it's a matter of we have 2 hours per labor. They give you 3. Now, what happens in that 3rd hour is that doctor, he's ready to go home now. It's nearing 4 o'clock. This woman is only 4 centimeters. She's been 4 centimeters. One, I whisper to the women, are you okay with walking? Can you get up? Would you like to walk? Labor does not progress while you're laying on your back. And if you look at all the depictions of Egypt and women giving birth, they were all on their knees. I had 3 babies on my knees. I took the monitor off. I never got an epidural, and I never let them push C-section. Coming into the hospital with good insurance, such as $11.99, they're ready to cut you. They're ready to give you a private room. I didn't do any of that. Today, fast forward, as a womb wellness coach, teaching women that there are alternatives to medicine and also going into hospital having babies. We need more panels where women are discussing becoming doulas. To become a doula, it's as simple as understanding anatomy and physiology as it relates to the reproductive system. If you could distinct and get that, that whole thing down, you can pretty much have a birth center in your home. There is no rules, no regulations involved. I as a doula, my birthing center would be set up as you're not laying in the bed until the baby is born. If you want to go shopping, I'll send a coach with you to go out shopping. If you want to go for a walk, I'll send a coach with you. The room is not set up with those bright lights. Babies should not be exposed to bright lights and vaccination upon entering the world, coming from a sterile, clean environment. I think they just don't care about us. They don't care enough. And these women that are being unalive, because most of them, if you talk to them, they were forced into that C-section. Forced into it. I'm from New York. And honey, these doctors ain't waiting. Everything has to happen in a New York minute. So if you're not dilating within 3 hours, they cutting you. Unless you know a way around it. And we need to start, and not even start, we need to know how to advocate for ourselves medically. How to say, I don't want that. I don't like that. I don't take medicine. I left and had to move to another state because my baby is not vaccinated. Every school I went to, they're telling me, oh, she can't because she's not vaccinated. And I had to ask one teacher, how do you know those children are not more detrimental to my baby than my baby is to them? She hasn't been exposed to the poison. And guess what?
Exactly.
We live off of sea moss and elderberry. She's never had any of those
Yes, I love
lung
it. I love
infections and blood infections. She's never had none of that. I am a purveyor of sea moss. I just got over the flu. What would have took me 7 days took me 3 days. Sea moss and elderberry. We need to learn alternatives to Western medicine. That's what we're not learning. And I want to tell you this, sweetie, your ancestors, they're coming through. They're coming through, and you are the portal in which they're using. Your wisdom is far beyond your years. Far, far, far. I have never gone on a panel at all. I just don't do it because they get messy. I'm in the chat. You see, I'm always in the chat. You were drawn to me. First, it was the Joes, and then it was, being a practitioner of spirituality, which they consider voodoo, but as simple as healing from that which comes from the earth. Once I saw that character dancing, I said, sis, she know. Her eyes are open. And I began to join your chat. And then when you say New York, I'm jumping on the chat. But seriously, sis, we need to advocate and let our sisters know there are alternatives to Western medicine. Seek out doulas. Look online before you even start. Because once you start prenatal care and you stop, that's a form of neglect. But if you never go into their facility, you are never under their rights, and you will see the difference in childbirth, how having a baby in a calm setting with dark lights and a little music, the baby is more responsive. You have a baby in a hospital, by the time they bring your baby to you, your baby is stuck in poke. I was on the verge of being kicked out the hospital because I was advocating from the time she came out. I pretty much, as a surgical tech, I orchestrated my entire labor. I had my OBGY in there, but I orchestrated everything. Don't put me on my back. I'm not laying on my back. I had my baby, all three of them, standing on my knees with my arms locked around my partner's neck, with the nurse pushing on my feet, and I bear down. You had doctors in the room who were like looking at me as if I was crazy, but I watched the depiction of Egyptian women having their babies. And they didn't have the infant mortality rate that we're experiencing now. And I'm not going to take up too much time. I just want to say that 20 years ago, we had the highest infant mortality rate. When that became public and all over the news, then that went away. They kind of got better with delivering babies. A lot of those babies were injured during C-sections. A lot of those babies were deprived of oxygen during C-sections. A lot of those babies were not right after a C-section and they died. They didn't tell the mother nothing. They said SIDS, or to me, SIDS is a cover-up. There is no such thing as sudden infant death syndrome. We all come from lineages of 14 children. Grandmother had 13 children. She literally, Voodoo, gave birth, and grandma was at the kitchen crapping collard greens before the sun set. Never going into no hospital. And 9 times out of 10, that placenta and that sac was still intact, attached to that baby. We ain't gonna talk about cord blood and the new discovery of, it's not a new discovery, but their recent discovery of what cord blood does. This is why they're not they don't want women to have babies outside. They want you to have it inside. They don't keep the clear people's placenta. They keep our placenta. And the reason is that cord blood, that melanin, it's things in that cord blood that could regenerate life. So I just want to thank you all. I don't mean to be so excited, but Voodoo, I just talking to you, being on a panel, I'm excited. I too am a strong lover of Black women and their needs and their concerns. I have a wellness business where womb wellness is my #1 priority. Stop dushing. Stop using Massengill. Throw the whole Summer's Eve product line away. Get you a yoni pot, mix you some steam herbs, and steam. That's what our ancestors did. They sat on that pot. And their wisdom was infinite because they did natural healing. And that natural healing was retained in the body. So women, get you a yoni pot. Get you some yoni steam herbs and steam 3 times a month, 4 if there's a full moon, and watch how your body heals itself. Fibroids, honey, if they taught us to eat right, we wouldn't have fibroids. There is no reason to have a hysterectomy because you got fibroids. A fibroid is nothing more than a pimple. And if you steam 3 times a month, on the 4th time when you go to steam again, go visit your GYN doctor shortly after. And they're going to ask you, what did you do? Your fibroids are shrinking. It's the heat. It's the medicinal from those plants. So I had to get off of Western medicine. I work in Western medicine. And right now the BBLs and stuff are big. But I'm going to tell y'all sisters, they drag y'all when y'all go under. As soon as you go under, they talk about your feet. They talk about your body odor. They talk about your teeth. I've seen a surgeon move a trach to the breathing tube to the side to show a patient's teeth. And she happened to be Black. I'm surrounded by 11 clear people. Nobody said anything. So I simply said to him, what does her teeth have to do with what she paid for the surgery? And he got upset with me because he wanted to poke fun. Ladies, if there isn't a Black sister in that room advocating for you when you go under, you are at the mercy of those clear people. And they are not nice. They will put you on anesthesia and they will go check their Gmails. They will put you on anesthesia, and while they wait for the surgeon, they'll be scrolling through Facebook. So consider your life. You only get one. And once you put it into those hands, you sign into those doctors, you are in their care. So if anything happens to you, know you signed away your rights. There will be no legal action. It'll all be a medical whatever, and you'll just be unalive. So find other alternatives. Give our sisters and brother doulas a chance. Support them. Call on them. Google them. Facebook them. Instagram them. Stop going into these facilities, and then Medicaid and C-sections won't be an issue. Because our doulas don't do C-sections. Their job is natural birth, painless, and as comfortable as the mother desires. So I'm gonna go. Going back to the chat.
All right, I love you. You came up spitting,
love you
child.
too,
That's what they
Queen.
need to hear. That's what they need
That's
to hear.
Jones.
That's Juice. Come on.
So all the way
right,
from New York, I love you, Queen.
Love
And
you.
I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna be in the chat and I'm gonna be typing away. So then you
Okay,
may have your next caller up.
But look, one day when I do my chat, we're gonna do a live on this subject, and I need you up here, okay?
Absolutely. I will be here. Send me a message.
I sure will. You and the other woman who commented about her research, I think this is a conversation that needs to be had because we black
Absolutely.
women
We need to get the word out. We can stop what's happening to us.
Absolutely.
Only we can. And the minute we go into their facility and we sign on that dotted line, we give up all our rights.
Right.
Even for our baby. I had to fight to leave the hospital without my baby being vaccinated. And I left with the CPS case. They said it was medical neglect, but it's okay. She's 10. She's never had a poke in her life. And she's never gotten sick. I swear by elderberry. And as a purveyor of sea moss, I swear by sea moss. So we need to get back to the essence of what our ancestors did. Go in that brown bag, get that salve, and work it out. And stop trusting these people.
Yep. You're right.
So thank you, Voodoo, for having me. And thank you, chat, for listening with me.
Thank you.
All right, now. I'm looking forward to my invite.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I'll let you know. Send me a message with your email or something. Just send me a message where I can find you at.
Okay, I'll send it in the chat. Can I send it in the chat?
No, put like you got Instagram or you got the Discord.
I have Instagram, yes.
Yeah,
what's your name on Instagram?
Voodoo Doll TV on Instagram. Hit me up
Voodoo
on
Doll
Instagram.
TV.
Yeah, hit me up on Instagram. I think somebody got a link in here. One of my mods. You and also the young lady who came up. We'll talk about her research. Y'all hit me up on Instagram. We're gonna do it live and we're gonna talk about this. This needs to be.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
All right, now it was a pleasure. Now y'all keep josing because I'm here back in the chat.
All right.
All right now.
See ya. All right. Pure Essence. What's going on, boo?
Good evening, Miss Voodoo and everyone else.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm calling from Philly. So please don't do me.
Oh
no. Please don't do me. Now, I wanted to say I experienced, unfortunately, them trying to give me a cesarean when I had my first child.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a no-go. Because you're not cutting on me.
Mm-hmm.
My motto is, you cut me, I'm going to cut you.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank God my daughter is 20. We just so happen to be 83 babies, by the way, Voodoo. My daughter's 20. She's alive and kicking. I have a beautiful grandson. Unfortunately, she had to get a cesarean. And she ended up having complications. And I told her, I said, don't let them white people cut on you. But moms, we don't know nothing. We was born just yesterday.
Right.
Just like I told her, I said, go sit your goofy ass down for 6 weeks.
Right.
It ain't no running to the store, no none of that. You got too much family. So, they do get paid plenty of money for cutting on us for them cesareans. They do get paid for our placenta. You have to fight with them to keep your placenta. Because there are ways for you to keep it and, make it encapsulated and, take it for everything of your health benefits for yourself and your baby, especially if you're breastfeeding. And a lot of people are not aware of it because, as you have said, we don't have no mamas no more. We've been lost to daddies. We ain't got no mamas no more. But I'm a mama because I tell my kids they both grown.
Yeah.
I don't care what you think, how you think. I'm your mother and you will never be older than me.
Right.
So I try to give them the best advice. She about to have another baby, but that's a whole nother story. We gonna tell it at another time. But look, I can't judge her. Mine's 18 months apart.
Yeah.
But I only had 2. I was smart enough to stop. Unlike them fools in my family, they got 8 and 10 kids and all kinds of stuff. And I just be looking at them like I don't understand it. Now, however, them wonderful church people. Now, anybody that knows me knows when I start off with the word wonderful, I don't mean it. Now, personally, I am Muslim. And, I've read the Quran, I've read the Bible, the Torah, all that, and I see how things have shifted in the Bible over the years, to people's personal likings. And, I have an issue also with the church because when I was in high school, I got raped. And the person that raped me, of course, unfortunately, I had to see him every day in school.
Oh, wow.
But he turned out to be a preacher. Ain't that some sugar, honey, I say?
Yeah, sound about right.
And, I confronted his wife to let her know. Because come to find out he has daughters. And I'm a woman's woman. So I told her, I said, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to believe me because that's your man. Because you know how us women, no matter how strong we are, it's always going to be our man, our man, our man. I said, and you probably won't believe me, sweetheart. I said, but I'm going to pray on behalf of your children. He does not do anything to them. Because a predator is a predator is a predator.
Yeah.
So that's all I had to say. I
Thank
hope
you.
everyone has a great evening. Miss Voodoo, I did DM you on your Instagram. My name is Go Get It 2.0.
Okay.
So I'm probably in your spam somewhere.
I ain't got no spam. I check all. Listen, I'm telling y'all, the fastest way to get my attention is Instagram because I be on there.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I'll find it.
That was a few days ago, but I know you're a busy woman. You are very beautiful.
Wait, what you said in there?
I ain't got no spam. Some personal stuff.
Okay. Well, I don't know who echo that is. Hold on. Let me go back and check it because I probably seen it and was supposed to respond and didn't respond or something. But I check everything. I read everything in there.
Okay. No, it's go_get_it 2.0.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go back and check it.
Yeah. But I hope everyone has a great evening. Everyone be safe, take care. And like the other young lady say, that elderberry, that sea moss, salve, all that is the best keys to your life. Find a natural herbal store in your area and go there. Because them doctors, all they doing is giving you medicine to kill you.
Yeah, you're right.
Because it's all about money. They see you, they see dollar signs.
Yep.
All right now, everyone, you have a great evening, and I will be continuing to watch.
Okay, see you. Thank you.
And I'm one of the good Philly people.
I know I fuck with
Philly. and the funny part is when you do the even know what we do is wrong. I actually know Freeway personally.
You know Freeway?
Yes, I know Mr. Leslie.
Even though what we do is wrong. Tell him I'll be singing his song when you see him.
Yes, I will. All right, you take care now.
All right. What's going on, Grandma of 18? You got 18 grandchildren?
Roxy done sat here and gave me more grandkids, so she told me to make sure.
Right.
All them kids call me, and they call me grandma. Like her kids, real life call me.
Oh, okay. Okay,
They
so
call
you
me all the
changed your
time.
name.
So I done got more grandkids. However, 8 of those grandkids are originally biologically mine, but I don't even like saying that because her kids have really, really. I don't want to talk about it to make me cry. Anyway, make a long story short. I just started this new position and I'm tired of this crap. So I missed the whole entire live and I'm kind of upset that I missed it. I'm going to go back and watch it while I'm at work tomorrow. But I miss y'all and I love you so much, Voodoo. I love you to pieces. I love you to pieces. I love you to... When are you doing this little Christmas get together? Like where we can sit
Oh,
down?
shit. The virtual Christmas party. Shit, I might do it. What's it is? Monday, the 18th?
Yeah.
Shit, I would need to do it sometime this week. We might do it Thursday evening. We might do the virtual Christmas party Thursday evening.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I'm ready and I, get some rest so I can come on here and,
Girl, I forgot about it.
But you know what? You know what I was about to say? That young lady, oh my God, she is so intelligent. The young lady. First of all, you are intelligent, Voodoo, and she hit everything on point. For her to sit here and say that God has given us to you, or given you to us.
Oh man.
Yeah, you definitely, there's a light on you. And you have a lot of people listening to you, and you speak the truth. I haven't heard you tell a lie yet. I don't think
Nice.
there's anything as far as your knowledge is concerned that I don't or disagree with. You are
Yeah.
so freaking intelligent, it just does something to me. Because
Oh.
you actually looking at your channels has opened my eyes to a lot of things where I started reading and digging into more things. And even when it comes down to TD Jakes and stuff like that, because I was raised in the church. Because I told y'all this before. I was raised in the church, and there's some things that I would not put out there that I knew about TD Jakes because TD Jakes grew up in the same city as my mom and my uncle,
Mm.
and actually went to the same church. So recently, I was doing some research, and I saw where someone had written a letter, an email to someone else here on YouTube, speaking about TD Jakes and how he was when he was younger. See, I knew TD Jakes was a choir director, and I knew he was gay before he got married when he was younger. So this right here is not new, anything new to me, that he does these things and has done them and continues to do them behind closed doors with people like, the average community not knowing. I've seen him come up here and recruit gay members from my uncle's church to follow him. And I knew something wasn't right about that. His whole demeanor, his whole spirit, like if you meet him face to face, it's not it's not what you think it is.
Yeah.
Because he thinks he's better than you. He puts himself in a whole nother category. And I don't like talking about people,
Mm-hmm.
but I am advocate of what's done in the dark will come to light. And
Yeah.
you're out here, you have a lot of people who look up to you, who are really believing everything that you say and believing that it all comes from God. And a lot of times, God will use anyone. Don't get me wrong, He'll use anybody to get what He wants across. However, you ain't living right.
Yeah.
Stop acting like you're living right. If your wife knew half the stuff that you were actually doing, she's probably gotten wind of it, but she doesn't know if she's going to get more of it now. You hurting this lady. You hurting a lot of people around you, and it's not cool. So when I saw, I was like, "Oh, she talking about TD Jakes today," because I've really been. My husband looked up to him for the longest, and my husband can't stand going to church, and he
Mm-hmm.
literally stood in here with tears rolling down his eyes, like, "I got to meet that man. I got to meet that man." He don't understand how he's pushed him away to a certain extent. So where I had to tell him, like, "Why you think I don't go to church no more, babe? I mean, look, God is in me. It's up to me to seek and study and figure out what His word is and what He wants me to do. I
Yeah.
can't, it's I don't trust no pastor, not even my own loved ones, my own family, but their own blood running, same blood running through. I don't trust them.
Right.
You can't. You have to have that relationship with your God on your own.
Mm-hmm.
That's just exactly how it has to be. You cannot sit up here and you can't think a pastor's going to tell you what God wants you to do. You got to seek Him
Yeah.
yourself. You don't seek Him yourself, you're going to be a lost soul, especially in today's world.
Yeah.
Because all these people out here, I don't trust nobody. Everything you said, as far as politicians, entertainers, all that, they just whack as crap, and it broke my heart. You know how long I had a crush on Christian Keys, and to see this man tearing up, and I knew exactly who he was talking. I still know who he's talking about. Like, come on, man, because if you notice, he hasn't been on his like major productions lately. And then Tyler Perry comes out with this ruthless crap. I can't even watch that show. That
I don't
show
watch none
breaks
of his
my
shows.
heart. I watched that show one time, and when I saw what was going on, I said, "And this is from Tyler Perry. How in the world is he producing something like this?"
Right.
That show is insane, Voodoo. I ain't never. That's like the worst show I've ever seen that comes on TV. You got kids, girls, like you running a whole cult. The men having sex with men. You beating on the women. Like I've never in my life seen nothing like this. But I know what happens in real life. But the fact that you produce this show and you can actually sit and watch men kiss each other. I know you got something going on with your little look. That you play Medea too well. Sit your little faggy ass down somewhere and stop messing with these people's brains like that. Because that's exactly what you're doing. You fool. Hopefully they realize that, these people, you got ones that's just got, they gonna die hard for Tyler. Because it's Tyler. But I don't give a. You can't trust. I don't even trust Oprah. I don't trust none of them. Damn it, they
Don't.
all a part of the bullshit.
Don't.
They all a part of it. I don't care what nobody say. They all a part of it, and it will
Yep.
make It will make you second guess the reason why you see them in the limelight.
Mm-hmm.
God
Yep.
ain't listen here. God ain't blessing you to give you no daggone Bentley and all that. Listen, not to say that He wouldn't, but not on the terms that they getting it. I say that.
Yeah.
And you just out here flashing and making this, and you making our people feel like, dang, I wish I had that, or I wish I could be that person, or I wish I could grow to, just have all that money and just spend. Not the way they getting it. You don't know how they getting it like that. They
Mm-hmm.
doing stuff that you would never imagine. Don't sell your soul for that.
Right.
It's really uncalled for. Don't sell your soul for that. So I just wanted to come up here and let you know I will be late for some of these things because of this job. I'm tired as hell. I've
You
been up
good.
since 5 o'clock this morning. I'm tired as crap.
Yeah, I'm about to
But
get off of here too because
I
I was
miss
supposed to be
being
on here for 20
around
minutes.
y'all. I took my bath, came in here, fixed my dinner because I cooked yesterday, so I heated up my dinner for everybody, and I'm ready to go to bed. But I love y'all so much, Voodoo.
Thank
You have
you.
no idea how much I love you, little girl. You
I
really don't.
appreciate you. Thank you. I love you
Appreciate you
too.
so much more, so much more. You enjoy yourself, just in case I do not, and my goal is to be here for the Christmas thing if you do it. Merry Christmas to you and your family,
Merry
and
Christmas.
especially to my Saint baby. Where's my Saint baby at?
Girl, he ain't here. He by his gammy. He'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, okay, all right, okay, all right.
All
All
right.
right, love bugs. Talk to y'all later.
All
Love
right.
all
Talk
of
to you
y'all. Love
later.
every last one of y'all. Okay.
All
All
right.
right. All right.
Celebrity news. Yusuf, what's up, boo? What's up, boo
Hey,
boo?
hey, what's up, bro? I'm gonna keep it quick. I know you're ready to go, and I know it seems a little bit out of place for a man to be a part of this discussion, but
No.
I wanted to say that's my exact point that men do need to be a part of this discussion. And even with me being a gay dude, I'm still pro black, black first, man first, and I always pay attention, listen to what's going on, and I'm a product of this community as well. So I
Absolutely.
definitely want to say shout out to the doctor who was up here, Dr. Mahat. She broke it down, down, down.
Mm-hmm.
And but yes, men matter in this discussion. Men, listen to your women and what they need. We need an African American birthing facility where the doulas can do what they doula.
Yes.
For your women are giving birth to the children that you put inside of them, and you claim that you're the seed of the father, and all of these different theories that y'all have when y'all want to be dicksogenists. But when it's time to really be there and open up the infrastructures that are needed out here, the most important thing is birth, black life, and it matters so much. So many children are, when they birthed into this world, first person whose hands hold them is a colonizer and a clear person who don't probably love them and jealous because they recessive and they going back to the evil eugenics because they're in a birth decline. And so things like that is very serious. And if it really mattered, I think that a lot of black men should be paying more attention to their women, not being so willy-nilly easy to leave and all those different types of things. So again, keep that in mind that it is very important. Life is spirituality, the ancestors, like all of that is so magical and mystical. The energy that goes into lovemaking that creates a new life that should never be underestimated and played with. Okay. Also, keep in mind with the Klan and the evil eugenics, all that stuff is real too. With the womb stealing and all of that, and these other different groups of people who's in birth declines trying to murder you in the process. They literally are growing little clear babies inside of anything they can find, from test tubes to sheep wombs to stolen wombs from the black woman. All the missing black women and girls who go missing. You see how all of this ties into with black men? Non-black men gave these non-black women the power to do anything like that. And even when it comes down to it, the WKKK, their responsibility was exactly this: the workforce, the school, all the different things, the nature versus nurture that women are good at. And so I just wanted to keep that in mind. And the womb stealing is real. These transplants are not only going to non-black women, some of them are going to non-women beings.
Yep.
Some of these people were transgenders that had their babies more worried about than you and yours having healthy babies. Last thing, I promise it's going to take me 60 seconds to give you 2 examples that I know that they are literally doing this. My own little sister, my little sister was giving birth, and she said that they literally came back and brought her a little cracklet. She said, "This is not my baby. If you don't," she looked at that lady with the look of the ancestors, "if you don't go get my baby and bring me the right baby. Stop playing with me. So they switching them at birth. She also, my little sister has 5 kids. She notices the difference in the ones that got shots and the ones that didn't get shots, or how they grew. And then also I have a friend whose womb was stolen. They didn't even give her no real other options. I had to sit there by her bedside. It makes me just sad to think about it because she's such an amazing woman. It could have been an amazing mother. And one little issue that they had, a lot of time they say with a cyst or this or that. Again, black men, you could be surgeons getting them cysts off your women's ovaries as well. So shut up and listen. Now, sat there and told her, oh, you got a cyst on your ovaries. How many women get that removed? That's a general procedure. Well, not this day. This African doctor sat over there and told her, oh, you need to do this and you need to do that. We got to take it. We got to take it. And at 27 years old, had to get a full hysterectomy. And so this is not a game. And every single thing that ties into this social experience of creating new black, the spiritual experience of creating new black life. All right. So I just wanted to tell y'all that. Thank y'all so much. And thank you, Voodoo, for bringing me up. Follow me back on Instagram because I'm going to need to reach out to you about a panel as well.
Yes. You got the same name on Instagram?
No, it's from Ratchet Today, my old channel that got deleted. I'm still stuck in the past. That's still my name.
I'm looking for you right now. Hold
at
on.
Ratchet Today. That was me.
Ratchet.
But this ain't no joke, y'all. And black men, it do matter. A lot of times black men want to stay out of it. Oh, that's women's business. Oh, that's this. Oh, women is better at raising kids anyway. And so they like to elude themselves of responsibility. No, they need you out here opening up places where doula can do what she doula.
Yep.
All right. Have a great day.
I just followed you back, baby.
Thank you, boo. All right. Love
boo.
y'all. Bye-bye.
All right. Roxana, my favorite sister. What's up?
Hey, sis. I
Hey,
just
sis.
came to the windmill for us that got, the house full of kids.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
Yeah. I gave birth to 5 natural, and I only had a cesarean with my twins. That was only because the doctor told me that they believed that they was going to turn around. If I pushed one out, the other one would turn around. So the doctor who was scheduled to do the surgery was off that day. So the other lady had to deliver the twins. But that was the only one. They never pressured me to have a cesarean with none of my other ones. All of my other kids, I gave natural birth, no medicine, no nothing. Baby, push them out. Let me get a Tylenol. I'm good. You know what I mean? But the twins was the only one that they told me I had to have a cesarean with. And it was so bad that when they gave me the upper door in my bike, I don't know what happened, but after like 2 days, I couldn't see. So they had to take blood out my leg and go back in and put blood in my back because they said it was a clog. Girl, I almost went blind.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't see. Every time I sat up, I couldn't see. So, and I purchased my own house with 6 kids, single.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I had the windmill for single parents, the ones with the house full of kids.
Oh, yeah. That's how it be. But we gonna have a discussion on this because it's a lot of black women. I'm telling you, we done got bamboozled down at the hospital, and a lot of us still suffering from that. I had an episiotomy, and I kid you not, my baby will be 21 this year, and I still sometimes suffer from my episiotomy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we gonna talk about it. We gonna have some discussions. I promise you. We gonna do a whole panel. We gonna get celebrity news back up here. Dr. We gonna get her up here. The young lady who had who did her research. We gonna do some talking. We gonna get them up here. We need to get No Salt up here too. Some people up here.
Yes, but that's all I had. That's all I had. I didn't. The only ones. I don't think they really forced me. They just scared me and made me feel like something was gonna happen if I ain't had a cesarean. I thought my baby.
Yeah, that's what they do.
I thought they was gonna come out feet first. So,
Yep, that's what they do.
Yeah, but that's all I got for you. That's all I have.
All right, I appreciate you.
You are so welcome. I will see y'all in the Discord. Let's go over there and chat it up like we normally do.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and y'all don't forget, I keep dropping the P.O. box in Discord. Y'all holler at my girl. Send us something for Christmas if you appreciate her. Like,
y'all don't have to, but I do have a P.O. box, but y'all don't have to send me anything.
I dropped the P.O. box in the Discord. Matter of fact, I'm finna drop it in here before you get off.
All right.
Have a good night.
You.
Okay.
All right. Gigi, did I ever tell you thank you for this super chat you sent me? Thank you, baby. I don't know if I ever told you that, but thank you. Y'all, look. Let me say, somebody dropped the link for the Discord. People are asking. Let me say this, you guys. Black women know what you doing. Don't just go in relying on somebody else to be your knowledge, because them people, even if they look like you or they look like this, they will lie to your ass. Know your research, do your research, and know what you're talking about when you're going in there, and try to get a doula, one that you can trust. I'm telling you, these people is playing in your face. Also, we doing Educational Friday again. Another Educational Friday. We gonna be around here, Joseph. I don't know what the topic gonna be yet. I want to do the D9, but I feel like I still got a little bit more to do. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I am giving away gifts for your badass churn. If you got a badass child and they need gifts, carry your ass down to Educational Friday. All you got to do is pay attention and get a gift for you. Well, no, not for you, for your badass churn. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the churn I done bought gifts for. Amazon, I need stock in that bitch. I done spent so much money on Amazon. Shout out to that. But look, like I said, you guys, Black women, we are under attack because we are the last line of defense for the Black community. We have to be strong. We have to know what we're doing, and we have to be educated on what's going on. If we don't know, ask a question. If we not sure, let's do some research on it, or at least talk to somebody who can help you out. And even if you talk to somebody, do some research after that. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna get up off of here, y'all. I'm tired. If you didn't get to come up, I'm so sorry. I didn't plan for this live to be 3 hours, but you can come up. I am gonna go live again probably before. I'm definitely gonna go live before Educational Friday. So if you didn't get to come up here, the One Beauty 25 says Educational Friday is a must. Yes, it is. If you need to catch my last boule from this Friday just passed, it's over there on the backup channel. I got it pinned to the top of the live. Follow me, subscribe over there, because when I go live during these weeks, I'm not going to keep it up on the main page. It's going to be up on the backup channel. If you want to hear some ratchet shit about Rolling Big Fat Funky Nasty Cheesy Ass or any one of the baddies or the hood shit, follow me over there. That's where I bees. I love every single one of y'all. I appreciate y'all. I try to mix a little fun with education just so you guys are aware of your options and what's going on. Like I said, we Joes in and we Joes out. And I want everybody, before I leave, let me say this part too. Black American people, I don't care if you want to call yourself niggers, Black Americans, African Americans, what else we call ourselves? Indigenous. Y'all know who I'm talking about. If you got 3 generations of Black folk from America and you live in America and you don't have immediate family from any other place, I'm talking to you. Don't you ever let nobody tell you Black people in America don't have no culture, because I tell you this, if it wasn't for us, the whole world would be cultureless. We got every person on every corner on the face of this earth following everything Black Americans do. The women, the men, the clothes, the lingo, every single thing. Don't ever let nobody tell y'all we ain't got no culture, because there's a bald head lie like Dr. Jackie Skeletor face says, okay? Y'all have a good night. Y'all know how we roll around here. We Joes in, we Joes out. I love Black people first, and then everybody else, I love y'all too, but y'all gonna fall behind my Black people. I'm pro-Black, love y'all to death. And I see y'all hoes later. Love y'all. Bye.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I want? Blaze up. Come on, Blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah, 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your
Carol, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.